usual question. Anyone want to do the recap?
Anyone else?
If I could, I would.
Cool.
I remember nothing.
It was the easiest thing to remember ever.
You had one single fight, guys. Any
Oh,
details
we
that you remember?
We had a fight.
That's
We had a fight.
We fighted. I
so-
turned into blue, and then I turned into a flower pot.
Did you?
A potted
I
plant, yes.
Potter.
Okay. So, yeah. In the last episode, you guys just long rested. And you'd woken up. And Fiscal went outside to clear his mind a little bit. And immediately was accosted by a lethal assassin. And his first offer was rescinded. He said, no, please wait for my other friends to wake up because I can't do this fight alone.
Well, no, what I said was, can I have time to see my daughter?
But then you didn't do that.
No, fuck that.
You went straight to violence.
You went to see LDB, and LDB was like, oh, goo goo gaga. Yeah.
Hey, don't do my character accurately, okay?
Yeah. You went out and you guys got into a fight. And while you were in the middle of fighting those dudes, some wraiths appeared. Cold hard assassins that you recognized from the very, very beginning of your encounters in Varlin. Shortly thereafter, you vanquished your foes, and Jermaine appeared and took out the last remaining Spectre, and he collapsed then on the ground. And from what I remember, where we last left off, you guys were rummaging around outside, or you just gone inside to the tavern. Can't quite remember.
We ended up in a long rest.
That's right, yeah. You guys took a long rest. Yes. So we'll carry on from there. What do you guys want to do?
Wake up would be nice.
Let's let Fiscal do stuff because I don't remember.
Okay.
Do you wake up first, or do you?
Yeah, I wake up.
You
like
do
4
your
hours
early
before you
wake up
guys.
shit. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool. So I'll wake up. And can I double check something? Did you say I had 2 vials from that Sky's Venom? You did, didn't you?
From Sky's Venom?
Yes, the dagger with the vials. I got given 2 vials, right?
Yeah, there was one that was already in the dagger, and then there was
Yeah.
a spare one that he handed you.
Cool. With the spare one, could I please put into it the...
Can't put piss in there.
Eh?
Can't put piss in there.
No. Why not? It's a liquid.
Corrosive.
No, could I put the Veritas Aconitum into it, please?
I remember writing that, but I can't remember what it does.
It's that poison that
Oh, the Veritas Aconitum.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You may indeed top up your spare container with that
Okay.
poison.
I'm gonna write that down actually, because otherwise I'll
Excuse
forget. Then would I be able to swap them out? So I've got the Veritas.
The Veritas in the dagger, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you can do that now, but there is still some of the previous serum in the actual
Okay, cool.
blade.
Cool.
So I will say your next swipe will still have the effects of the previous one, and then the new liquid will start channeling.
Okay, so I've got 1 of the original poison into it.
Yeah, so your next attack will do the original poison, and then every attack after that, for the next 3 swipes, will have the new poison.
So I've still got 1 more in the vial for the other vial.
Yeah.
Cool. I would then like to go into the room in which Jermaine is staying in.
Yeah, easy enough. Go in there. He's just sort of laid out still. There was a bit of bandaging done, but it was loose work by Nehar. Yeah, not much else going on. He's just laid down in the bed. No windows or anything in here, so it is pretty musty.
Cool. Are all his belongings on him, or are they...
His what on him?
Like belongings and stuff, are they on him, or...
We'll say they were sort of packed up underneath and a little, yeah, like wrapped up under the bed.
Could I go through them, please.
You want to rifle through his belongings?
I want to rifle through his belongings while he's weak and asleep.
Okay, no problem. On his person, he didn't have much. He had arrow bolts, which obviously you already saw him walk in with.
Mhm.
He had a crossbow and 2 hand crossbows. The crossbow obviously is one that he used to take out the Spectre before. But other than that, he doesn't have much on him when he... Well, you imagine, based on the timeline, he'd obviously used up whatever he was fighting with in the scuffle. Subsequently, didn't bring anything else with him because he was hobbling to your last known residence. And since then, yeah, he's just been kind of meandering wherever you carried him. So he doesn't have much on him by way of like personal effects or anything.
Okay. Does he have any gold or anything?
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. He's got about 120 gold pieces on him.
I would like to pocket that.
Okay. Interesting.
So I've added that. Cool. Can I do a medicine check to see how his wounds are doing?
Yeah. Sure. Let me just bring up the thingy here. Go ahead, do your roll now.
7.
You got a 7. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll look at he is bandaged. The bandages are reddening because whatever the cuts he's got, obviously they're bleeding out into the bandage, but you can't really think of how else better to position him or, to clean him up or anything like that. You kind of figure what he's got on now will suffice.
Okay.
But he is unconscious still, or in a deep state of slumber and recovery.
Am I able to tell how recovered he is?
With that medicine check, no. I'd say you're not really sure about how long he's... he's been in and out of consciousness, but also he did just exert himself in that last fight, and then he passed out promptly again. So you imagine it's only been about 4 hours since then. He's probably going to be out and weak for at least another 2 days, maybe 2-3 days.
Okay. Can I wake him up, please?
You can try to, yeah.
So I'll. Okay. What will I do? What can I do? Oops, sorry, in the message. I will, with the hilt of my dagger, just kind of tap one of the bits where his wounds are.
You see his he starts to, while he's sort of lay on the bed, his eyes sort of sharpen instinctively, and he starts to open his eyes a little bit, but he is still quite, groggy and wistful, I suppose. He's not really focused 100%, even though you have just jabbed him. He is awake now, and he's sort of trying to move himself up a little bit, but he doesn't seem 100% there.
Okay. Jermaine, got a couple of questions for
you. He brings himself up. One side of his body is pretty diced up, and you see he props himself up on his healthier side, and he says, "It's a hell of a way to wake someone up."
Yeah, well, needs must. Question. Like I said, I've got a couple of questions for you. House of Cards. What do you know about them?
House of Cards. I don't know anything about the House of Cards.
No.
I know of them. I don't know anything about them.
Do you know anybody who might know more?
Only person You see, you can tell it's difficult for him to push his words out as he's speaking to you, just in the way that he is talking. He's like, only person who used to deal with the House of Cards was Diggsy. He was the in-between for the House of Cards and us common criminals.
Okay. You know, my next question is, where's Diggsy?
He's starting to sober up a little bit, partially because you've woken him up and now he's feeling the pain again. And he sits up proper now and he says, Diggsy's. I'm guessing you don't remember much about what happened after you went into jail or the dungeon. I don't know what jail is, but you went into the dungeon.
No, funnily enough. It's almost as though I was in a fucking dungeon.
Well, Diggsy was he was set to make the Carluccios a lot of money. And then job went wrong. He got on their bad side. And they started pushing him out of Cutter's Gate. He used to run this place, partially because he was the in-between for the House of Cards, but also because people around here, well, you know, they looked up to him. They respected him. Last I heard, he was either dead or he went down the catacombs through the Cutter's Gate entrance. But people who have gone down there to look for him haven't come back.
Okay. And where... Okay, what do you know about Aguilar?
About what?
The Havana is locking up. Finding Aguilar. Says it right here in this note that I found on one of the House of Cards members.
He looks... Well, I'm assuming, are you pointing at the note, like sort of showing it to him?
I'm kind of sat at a distance. Like I feel like I'm stood like at the end of the bed, but
He's whoa, sat at the end of the bed.
stood.
Okay. He's sort of squinting to look at it. He goes, I don't know. Sounds... I don't know. I've never heard of that name before. Obviously, I know the Havanas, but I don't know anything about Aguilar or Aguilar, whatever you want to say. There was a lot of movement before I came to you in the Havanas. A lot of supplies getting shifted from Felltown up to the King's Hood, but nothing beyond that. I didn't get any names like that.
Okay. Where... So I've gotten on the Carluccio's bad side. Where can I find the Havana's leader?
You don't find the leader. When you're in a position like we are, you don't find either Carluccio's or the Havanas. They find you.
Really? Because I found the Carluccio's pretty easily.
What, you think they didn't want you to find them?
Tell me what you know, Jermaine.
All I know is the Carluccios have been trying to secure Cutter's Gate for a long time. The Havanas are trying to take out the Carluccios. They've been moving in circles, and the Carluccios, they expected a bit more of a confrontation. But recently, the Havanas have been holding off. They've not been pushing as hard to keep the Carluccios away. And so now, Don Carluccio, he's getting suspicious. He's getting anxious. There was talk of a newcomer into town. I'm guessing that was you, but I guess he's burned that bridge with you now.
Who's the highest up member that I can talk to?
I'll give you a little bit of advice for old time's sake. I wouldn't bother wasting time trying to meet with the Carluccios
No.
or the Havanas. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I think your best chance now would be to try and find Diggsy or get out of town and wait for this whole thing to blow over.
Okay.
Jermaine just literally went, "Nah, you're a mate."
Okay.
So what you do is you cram it up there, D20 side.
Okay. Well, get some rest. And I'm going to make my way out of the door.
Okay. As you go to leave, you kind of instinctively let the door close in by itself and just get one last glance. And as you're looking into the room, you can see Jermaine just sort of looking down at his hands, and then the door closes.
Okay. I would like to summon Crezion as a spider.
He appears in your hand
Naked.
I was a spider.
as the day he was born.
I would like. I'm going to say it, Crezion. I'm going to go into that room, keep an eye on him, let me know if anything changes, and I'm going to go sit up at the bar. And just as I'm walking up, I'm going to say, "Let me know when he's asleep."
You as you say that, Crezion goes, "Yeah, all day. Want to watch all day? I can get close to him if you want."
Just in the corner of the room.
Okay. Top corner, bottom corner?
Top corner, preferably.
Okay. And his skitters off. Yeah, you can tell just from the link that you and Crezion share that he is in place pretty much immediately as soon as he starts off your hand.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head up to the bar. Is Nehar there?
Nehar is there. Yeah. It looks like he's just walking back from the booth area where you dropped off Jermaine, and he's got like a bloodied pail. Clear you can just put together. He was probably just wiping down the area where you were with Jermaine last night.
Okay. I'll go to sit at the bar. I will put down 1 gold coin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go, "Selenium, please, Nehar."
Right, you are, pal. And he grabs another bottle, uncorks, pours it out, and then slides it to you from the other side of the bar.
Cool. I'll just start pouring myself a glass. And then I would like to do my link with Crezion to see what Jermaine is doing.
At the moment, Jermaine's looking through his belongings, basically. Okay. You can tell that these have been rifled through. He doesn't seem, well, from what you can tell outwardly, he doesn't seem to have any emotion about it. He just kind of loosely packs them back up and then pushes it under his bed and then leans against the wall behind him for a couple of minutes. And then you can watch his head start to droop a little bit. And then he sort of gets back into like a horizontal position. He goes to lie down, and then, as far as you can tell, he's trying to go back to sleep.
Okay. Can I want to talk to Nehar. And
hey, Paul, what's up?
Nehar, do you know anything about the House of Cards?
Not more than anybody else does, lad. Dangerous folk they are.
Okay.
Why? Is that who was after you last night?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people who survive encounters like that. You count yourself lucky.
I think.
And also, try and stay away from here for a while. House of Cards are bad for business.
Yeah, no worries, don't worry. We'll be out of here shortly, I reckon.
Nobody really knows how they operate aside from, well, their obvious likening for card games. They've clearly got ranks, but nobody knows who's the highest, who's the lowest. I mean, you'd have to assume at some point you'd get to kings, queens, jacks, that sort of thing.
Aces
even, aye. But in all the time that they've been known, nobody's ever seen a king, a queen, a jack, or an ace.
What was the card that I pulled out? Sorry, I don't remember.
You got the 10 of diamonds from Luther.
Diamonds. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, one more question, Neha. I know I've spoken to you about Diggsy before. If you had to hazard a guess where in the catacombs he might be.
Well, from what I do know about the catacombs, there's an area called the Ruby Road. Partially called that because it's always covered in blood, but around there's like a dead man's area, dead man's land, I don't know what you call it. Basically, nobody really ventures past there. I imagine that's the first place you might want to look for old Diggsy. Not showing his face around here for a long time, but if he's going to be anywhere, he's going to be down there.
Have I ever told you you're a fucking gem, Neha?
Aye, plenty of times.
Okay.
As long as you keep paying me for the drinks, that'll be alright.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm going
Just
to...
word of warning, lad. Since you were last in the catacombs, it's changed. Not quite as simple as they once were.
No?
No. There's a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Buggery going on down there.
Where's my invite?
But you'll find the closest entrance to there in, well, you know the place, near Whisper Alley, Hard Soft Street.
Near Whisper Alley.
Aye.
Okay.
Hard Soft Street.
Whisper Alley. Hard Soft Street.
And you'll see it between two red houses, I think, is the usual sign of an entrance. All over the town, really, but in Cutter's Gate, it's the two red buildings.
Okay, cool. I would like to have a look through Crezion's eyes again. See what Jermaine's doing.
Jermaine is out.
Absolute banger.
Cool.
Yeah, absolute banger. Yeah, Jermaine's out cold. He's just lay on the bed still.
How cold? Like, as in he can't feel anything enter his body cold?
Probably could feel with enough force cold.
Interesting.
But if you were gentle, maybe.
What about Mage Hand?
Mage Hand, absolutely not. He would not feel that.
He wouldn't even know it's in him, okay? Absolutely fucking not.
Cool. So I'm going to say, Neha, I'll be back shortly. And then I would like to head outside of Jermaine's room. I would like to roll for stealth, please.
You want to roll for stealth in a sleeping man's room, you crazy bastard. Go on, yeah, roll for it.
Thank God I get
Plus
advantage.
8 is crazy on a stealth. Oh, okay.
I get advantage. 18.
18. Oh, because of the hood, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
I mean, you are suitably stealth as much as you can be walking into a sleeping man's room.
Like I said, I'd like to walk in. I want to stand over him.
Okay, you're now looming over Jermaine's body.
And with Sky's venom,
Oh.
I would like to. So I want to stab it through his jugular.
That's okay. Okay.
You weren't expecting
out.
this at all, were you?
Nope. Hey, welcome to D&D, boys. You can kill whoever you like.
Do you not like Jermaine?
No, he set me up.
Wait,
On a
just
date.
No.
Today.
No,
It's not on
he,
the
he-
door,
he-
actually.
he set me up. He's the reason I was in the dungeon. Well, I was the
Alright.
reason I was in the dungeon, but he told the cops.
Yeah,
Before-
so really, we're just trying to play the blame game here, aren't we?
And then he was an arsehole while I was in.
God, I can't believe he did that to me. What?
So yeah, I would
Really?
like to stab it into his jugular.
Before you do that, you're starting to piece together a few things about what he said to you and what happened on the day, and you realize something just doesn't add up.
They're right here.
Why would he, after all this time, suddenly want to make nice, play the victim? Doesn't really make sense. The scars on his body are true enough, but his intentions, as ever, have always been a bit hard to read. Nonetheless, you take the cold, hard dagger in your hand and run it across his jugular vein, and before his eyes are even open, green blood starts spurting out of his neck as the poison is now intermingling with his blood. There's panic setting in on his eyes, and he looks at you and he grabs his neck and he tries to reach for his crossbow under the bed.
I'll kick out the way.
And you watch as his eyes widen even more as you watch your childhood friend turn traitor, Jermaine Crossblood, slowly and frighteningly bleed out in front of you at a rapid rate.
I'm just going to say goodbye, old friend, and then I'm going to start wrapping him in the blanket.
He tries as much as he can to protest, but Jermaine Crossblood, you can cross that name off your list.
Can we wake up and go, what the fuck?
Imagine that was all just a room you guys are in.
Yo! For starters,
You're killing people? Okay.
Wait a minute, what have I given access? Hang on.
No. Okay, cool. I want to wrap him up in the blanket.
God fucking damn. Okay, yeah.
And then I would like to... I want to open the door, make sure Nehar's not coming down the stairs or anything.
Nope, you can hear him walking around in the bar area, though.
Cool. I would like to drag Jermaine into Pigley's room.
Ooh, I see where you're going with
One
this.
step ahead here.
I see where you're going with this.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I want to watch this movie. Go on, yeah.
Cool. I'll put him in there, and then I'll close the door behind, because I imagine I've still got quite a bit of time before they're awake, yes?
You do.
Cool.
Obviously, it's a problem for you later, but there is blood all over the bed in the other room, and
that's
now
what
a trail of blood.
Yeah, so I want to go clean that up.
Okay. I'll say it'll take you at most an hour to get... If you want to be thorough and get rid of every possible trace of blood, then it'll take you about 2 hours. But if you just want to do enough of a job to where it looks like there hasn't been a body being dragged through the rooms, then yeah, an hour.
Yeah, no, I want a thorough job. and then I would also like to pocket his crossbow and his bolt.
Okay. Okay, I'll send you the stuff for that later then.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
it, I
fine.
didn't think you'd get to this point so quickly. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just.
It's fine. It's just gonna haunt you. Just saying, like later arcs, you're gonna get fucked.
Just
Like, it's fine.
saying,
It's all
bro.
good.
Don't be surprised when he's fucking your wife. Anyway.
Yo, he's already done that, so it's fine.
Okay, yeah. So you've cleaned up the trail of blood, and you're now in Piggly's room, and in front of you is the dead, wrapped up body of Jermaine Crossblood, the slowly rotating, hovering, always present Dolan Bar, and a little Piggly curled up in the fetal position on his bed.
Right, Jimmy, put that you do something so funny.
Just on the pillow like a dog bed.
Genuinely, and
Wrapped
also
up.
he is bright blue.
I am blue.
Cool. I'm just gonna chill out and wait for Piggly to wake up.
Okay. LDB, you are taking a long rest. Everyone else is taking a long rest. While you guys are sleeping, obviously you had your little dream moments in the last session. So we will just skip ahead to you guys waking up. Piggly, you awaken to the lovely smell of blood and dead bodies.
Oh, this kind of turns me on.
Morning
Is everyone else
glory.
hard right now?
That is what I say when I wake up.
Just so everyone's clear, okay?
No idea if anyone else is in the room with him. He's like, anyone else hard right now?
Just announces it. Just announces it to the room with a dead man in it. I don't know what's fucking hard right now.
Oh, you should not have come in here, boy.
Ooh, about to name myself.
Oh, better make a name for myself.
Um,
Okay, Piggly, you are awake and you see before you
I'm fully erect.
Fiscal is sat on the chair opposite to your bed, sort of hunched over with his hands.
the cock
with his
chair,
elbows-
as it were.
Yeah, the cook chair with his elbows on his knees, just
Go on,
basically
who's
staring
yours?
at you, waiting for you to wake up.
Can
And
his legs
below
please be
him-
crossed? Like gay? Yeah, like properly crossed, like, hello.
Hey, that's Fiscal's call if he wants that.
Hey,
No.
hey.
Also, he's got no hair as well.
I'm just gonna as I see Piggly waking up, I'm just gonna look over from. Cause I'd imagine at that point I was just kind of looking at Jermaine and Dennis's body next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll look up to Piggly and go, I need you to help me ask some questions.
Ooh.
I can ask it questions, but you can't be in the room when I ask them.
Why?
How will you know what questions to ask?
Yeah, no, this
Answers,
is.
you'll have to tell me beforehand. Says if the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer, if you are hostile to it or it recognizes
true.
you as the enemy, the spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body.
Okay.
Only its animating spirit.
Write these down with me, I guess, Braden, just so you don't forget them.
Oh shit, man, this is exciting.
Just send me the questions on Discord.
Okay, cool. Right. How the
How long
fuck?
has Cal been planning this? Since the very beginning, I'd suggest.
No, I thought about this afternoon.
Jesus.
You think about it? Okay.
Just
I
like
don't have any
about
thought
this,
process for
man.
D&D, bro. I'm like, I kill. That's it, man. I kill.
I kill. Sometimes I kill a bit too well. Okay.
Is that guy need killing? I'll kill him.
You killed this guy without me, dickhead.
Why is he on fire? Okay, I'll kill him. You think can be phased by the fire? Everything's dying, okay?
Everything
Is that all
might
you're
even be
asking?
me as well.
No.
Actually,
It's just
canonically,
physical,
Dan,
though.
you're the only one who's like gone down in battle so far.
Okay, well, if we just skip... Delete that from the voice, okay? delete. Chat, can we
That's
get
not okay. That's not fair. That was chapter 1, all right? Calm down.
Okay, chat, can we get L's in the chat for this guy, okay? DMSNL, okay, yes. Chat, we got a post up for the new DM. Who do you want? Barnabas, okay.
And then you can ask a question you want.
Yeah, I know what the first question is going to be.
This was me when you did that, Caleb.
Wait, 2 seconds. Where are you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's not a character sheet. They're notes.
If it makes it any better, I don't even know who Jermaine was.
That's
Shock.
fine.
Jermaine.
There was a guy called Jermaine?
Black Dragonborn?
What?
He's back.
Was he actually?
He was actually, yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Hang on, I think I could do something with Dragon Balls, can I?
Yeah, actually, that was part of the reason the notes were torn off.
Didn't I have something in my armor that could do something with that?
Yep. Yeah.
Well. It appears.
We've run into a little bit of a conundrum here.
That's big.
For some.
But not for me.
So yeah, your armor, you can focus your senses as an action to magically discern the distance and direction to the closest black dragon within 30 miles.
Yes, this is the way.
Direction.
Anyway, I spoke you that for a while.
I wonder if Augustus does returns, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bez. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. This is way better than.
I've been sort of bogus item.
This actually. You know what it is, yeah? This whole time I've just been like feeding plot hooks. This is like the first time that someone's been like, you know what? No, I'm taking this shit into my own hands.
I'm clapping, bro.
Anyway, yeah, I'll make my way. I'll hand. So I'll write down the questions. I'll hand them to Piggly, and I'll say the last one's yours, or the first one's yours. And then I will make my way outside of the room, and I'll just stand outside the door.
I'll use compel the dead on the dead body.
Okay. You hear the Dolanvar start to spur up as it does its familiar raspy toll, and the vibrations and the shockwave hits the dead body as the body of, well, who are you targeting with this spell? Jermaine Crossblood. His body still warm with blood spurting out of it is filled with a green glowing energy piercing out of his eyes as he slowly sits up and looks at you right in the eyes, awaits your questions.
What happened to you?
I was stabbed by an old friend.
Why did you betray him in the first place?
I wanted more money. They offered me money. I took the money.
So why pretend to make peace now?
I wanted to lure him and take him out at the request of those who gave me money.
Where is the leader of the Havana cartel located?
He moves around. Last I met him was in Felltown on Sycamore Road.
What is Aguilar?
I don't know.
Oh my god. You're not into that, that's not
That's all the questions in it?
He
Yeah,
watches
5
the
questions.
body lingers slowly and the head starts to lill, and then eventually it just collapses to the ground behind him.
While he's still warm, I'm going to use Animate Dead on him.
Good. That was what I was going to say to you, to do that when I walked back in the room anyway.
What
Bez,
better
I
way to
wish-
get him
I
out
wish-
of the building than to make him walk out?
Yeah.
I wish Bez, you would have said, I hardly know her.
Fuck! No, guys, we're going back. No.
It would have been insane.
This character knows a joke in the real world.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
Foreshadowing purposes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As you cast the magic again, this time the magic doesn't come from the Dolan Bard. just seems to come from within you, and the Dolanvar spins slowly, ever the silent observer. But your magic nonetheless courses through the body of Jermaine Crossblood, not even decomposed yet. But where his dark red eyes used to be, there is now a pale whitish green, as the corpse of the former gangland boss known as Jermaine Crossblood stands up, shambles to his feet, and looks at you.
I'd like to now walk in the room.
Okay.
After
You walk into the room.
Standing up.
Yeah.
And
I'm just going to look at them, and I'm just going to go, Jesus Christ! And I'm going to pull my daggers out. I'm going to pull my daggers out.
Reflexively, you see Jermaine stood up looking at Pigley. Daggers are out, ready to go. In fact, you're like an inch from his neck before you realise there's some fuckery going on here.
I'm just going to look at Pigley.
Even Burgery could be good.
He's my friend now. I'm gonna jump up in the air. He's gonna catch me in his arms, and I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek.
Incredible.
Fair enough.
Jermaine was a butty boy.
I'm just, I'm just gonna turn around and be like, "That's gonna take some getting used to." What did he say?
So he betrayed you for money. With the make it, he was never gonna make peace. He was told to kill you. He was gonna lure you away and kill you because he had orders. The Havana cartel leader moves around a lot, so it's hard to pinpoint. It's gonna be hard to pinpoint his location, and he has no idea who Aguilar is.
Okay, cool. Whatever you're going to do with him, just make sure he puts his armor and stuff on so he's not walking around naked.
Okie dokie.
As you say that, you watch him take his armor off, actually, at the command.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Okay. I'll walk out.
Leaves the matter of Dennis's body. What are you guys doing with that?
Oh yeah. Just as I'm about to walk out of the room, I'll turn round to Pigley, and I'll say, "What are you gonna do with Jermaine?"
Dennis.
No, Jermaine. What's your plans with him?
My friend now.
Because I think it would be best if we got rid of him. Again.
Where's my friend? I need more friends.
Okay, just... Can you go make him bury Dennis at least?
But what if Dennis could be my friend?
Dennis is not your friend. Dennis was a good man, for the most part.
He could be a good friend of Pigley.
Pigley?
Oh, I just want friends.
Can I wake up and say something?
We'll find you more.
Yeah, you woke up a long time ago.
You're not.
I'll burst the door. I'll burst through that door. What? Piggy's new friend. Hey man, he didn't call his shit.
It would have been so funny if you burst into the door, saw us get like a fucking zombie stood there, got out your axe, and just beheaded him immediately.
As I swing the door, he's behind me, goes smashing to pieces. Hey, yo, what's that dust in the air?
It's in here, fucking hell.
Very red in here. What happened?
I have an idea that could help us get back onto the Carluccio's good side. Maybe that'll stop them cancelling out the. That'll stop them with the hit on us. I have an idea.
I have a question for you, Fiscal.
I don't want to get cancelled.
Okay. What?
Are they after us or are they after you?
No, if you remember, the contract was after all three of us.
Okay. Oh, we better stick together then.
Yeah, I have an idea that could stop them from coming after us potentially. But we need Jermaine to lose his head.
Okay. Okay. Boy, if I got something I could do for you.
I can give
Can
you.
we, right, before you act quickly here, can we get him out of Nehar's? We've brought enough trouble to the man. He's been nothing but nice to us for the most part, as far as I'm aware.
I could behead Nehar.
No beheading Nehar. Nehar is good for
Okay.
information.
Okay. Maybe later.
Cool.
We had them all. I can behead you if you like.
Just guys, like your head.
You never know what happens.
Can we head to the edge of the Badlands?
My trigger word. Hang on a minute.
Can we head to the edge of the Badlands, please? Is that okay?
Head and edge? Jesus.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Okay. My axe is out. Okay. Oh my
Are we
good
burying
God.
Dennis first?
Yeah, we'll bury him in the Badlands.
He was always a menace.
But I thought you said he was good.
Yeah, but I can't think of anywhere else to bury him.
Where are the Badlands? Is that where the haunted house was?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Where we got almost schmucked by that.
Yeah.
Schmucked
Yeah.
up.
I mean, I think Brain did get schmucked. I mean, Piggy got schmucked, you know?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure the ghost licked his hand first as well.
Anyway.
Ectoplasm everywhere.
Anyway.
That's why I'm blue.
From the inside out.
And over and cough.
Okay. Wait, this ghost is gonna be a prostate exam. No, why do I like it?
Okay, sorry. I was looking through some of my notes. Where are you going out? The Deadlands.
Badalands.
Okay, not a problem.
Can I give Jermaine a piggy back there, please? On my shoulders, actually.
If you want to.
Piggy,
could
will you
easily
allow me to
come
put your friend on my shoulders?
I was going to ask you
Yeah.
to pick up Dennis, but...
I can have to add that as well, bro. I'll go gym, alright?
Okay, cool.
He
I'll
actually
bench
doesn't even need
300.
to go gym.
Okay.
LDB is going to pick up Jerome, and Jerome is going to carry Dennis. So it's going to be like one big.
Jerome?
Who the fuck's Jerome?
Jermaine.
I thought I got the name wrong. That's well.
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Piggy, do you want to get on my cock or something? Do you want to hang out, bro?
Just lofted ahead of a fucking.
You guys make your way there. Whatever order and whatever height you want to carry yourselves out there, you can do. I will say I can't remember what time it is, so we'll just say probably about midday, 12 p.m.
Okay, cool.
The streets have returned to their usual busyness. There is now a few blue capes outside just looking at the bodies. But as they see you guys walking out and they see you carrying carrying a dead body over your shoulder, LDB. Well, to be fair, they don't know it's a dead body. You just walked out of a tavern. They're going to assume that it's like a drunk friend or something like that.
I mean, when I start jumping up and down, there's body part stuff around. They might assume something.
So maybe don't do that? I don't know.
But yeah, the guards now are walking around just sort of trying to get an idea, talking to witnesses. But of course, ain't nobody snitch in Cutter's Gate. And so your secret's safe for now, anyway.
What's the general demeanour of the locals as we walk out? Just out of curiosity.
They seem, for the most part, a lot of the locals who don't live in the immediate area and have come to visit, which you can tell the difference because those people are just carrying about their normal, activities. There's a couple of people who are being sort of questioned by the Blue Capes and just generally stood around the doors of their makeshift houses, eyeing you cautiously, a little bit nervously, and obviously there is now the smouldering ruins of one of the buildings that were torched.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Which was one of the main things that attracted the prestigious Blue Capes all the way down. But yeah, the deadlands are easy to get to. You make your way over, and it depends how far you want to go through the Deadlands. You can go either up to... We'll use the haunted house that you went to initially. That'll be like about halfway through the Deadlands. So if you wanted to make your way halfway through, you'll be around that sort of area.
I wouldn't say that far into the Deadlands. Probably just so like we're out of sight, I guess.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
I have plus
That is a 19.
Oh, 19. Okay.
And
Might not get it.
you wouldn't be able to history check because you never lived here.
You're not a resident here. You know from growing up that the Deadlands was a place where a lot of bodies have been buried, but there are certain hallowed grounds for where master thieves or mercenaries that have done a lot of work and built up a lot of fame get buried, and one of those areas is next to a church that was once quite popular back in the day, history-wise. But all you know of it now is that the remnants of that church have got bodies of famous crooks and assassins buried there. And you figure, if anywhere is going to be a good place to bury your old friend Dennis, it's going to be among heroes of legend or thieves of legend.
Yeah, can we go there?
Is he a legend?
Yeah. Is he a thief?
He was one. He was once. He used to help.
I don't know if that still counts.
He used to help me, Jermaine, and
Help?
Annika.
So he didn't do anything by himself. Okay. Not really legend status, is it?
Didn't get himself put in a dungeon though, did he?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No legend for you, baby. Boring.
Yeah, you can easily find out like a plot of land. It's pretty sludgy, the topsoil, so it takes you a bit of time to clear it, but then once you get about 2 feet down, it's just pretty clear digging. I would say for the whole process of digging up a patch, putting the body in, and then refilling the patch, I would say about 4 hours.
Cool.
Who's digging this hole?
Well, funnily enough, there is a big barbarian.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I could be pretty fast at digging this hole.
If you
There's
go
also a
ham
dead
digging this
guy.
hole, you can reduce it to 2 hours.
If what?
If you go pretty hard, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm going to. Okay.
The dead
There's a
guy.
lot of dead people around me, alright?
Don't even have any.
I'm pretty hard. Okay.
Using it.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm just gonna keep throwing my axe once they return. I know they return anyways, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep throwing the ground. Digging a massive hole, like a cartoonish much coming out, alright? Like
Actually, yeah, I like that idea better. Yeah. I've got magic axes.
guys, this sounds like a job for an actor.
Cool.
You guys watch in amazement as LDB just constantly flinging and throwing the axes at a single spot and opens up a nice 6-foot hole in less than an hour.
Fair.
Boy,
I
did good.
I'm just kind of gonna roll Dennis into it.
Roll. He's a legend. Roll him in.
Ceremonious death. Okay. The body's in there, is waiting to be filled in. Is there any last words that you want to say?
I would.
Okay, LDB, you can go first.
Go ahead, boys.
LDB?
I'm gonna stand over the grave. I've got a little flower that I found somewhere. Okay, we didn't discuss that.
It's impressive to find a flower in the Deadlands.
Very,
but okay.
very, very small flower that I plucked from Fiscal's long curly locks. And I've got it in my hand really, really sadly, and I look down and I say, Dennis, you were a menace. And you will be missed. And I throw a flower on.
I'm gonna kind of just look at him like with a raised eyebrow.
Then I start crying. I turn around and I go, who the fuck was Dennis?
He really was a menace.
That little menace. Gone now.
Cool. And then I'm going.
Piggly, hold me.
I'm gonna. I'm just gonna look at him, and I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry for the way things turned out. I wish things had gone much differently, and you were taken far too soon. You were a good friend when we were younger, and I never would have wished this for you. May your soul rest with the gods.
As you finish your speech, can't help but feel not only a little bit sort of sad, but a shoulder the responsibility for his untimely demise. But also, you've given him a send-off, which is more than can be said for a lot of people who die in similar ways. Nonetheless, his death does stir some emotions for you internally, but you don't dare show the emotion outward. His body lays there in the open ground. Pigley, is there anything you want to say?
I'm just gonna grin.
You're gonna grin?
Yeah, death is happy.
Okay. Cool. LDB, can you re-dirt, please?
I can't right now. I'm too sad.
That's fine. I know who could do it. And I cast Animate Dead on Dennis.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Okay. I take my dagger and I hold it to. I take Sky's venom and I hold it to Pigley's throat.
And I go, boys. And the
Unfortunately,
two dead people are gonna come step in front of me.
Yeah, I also quite like Pigley.
Ooh.
Do you really want to do this?
Let me just get a lay of the land here. So, Pigley, you've got, what, 2 undead soldiers carrying you?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got one undead soldier, because he's not going to do it.
I already cast it. I've already expended the spell slot.
Okay, cool. Okay. I'm going to just nick him with my dagger.
The dagger that has poison in it, yeah.
I would like to unarmed strike Fiscal.
Okay. Give me a second, because I need to remind myself what the fuck that poison does. Okay.
It's still
Pigley, we're going to do... Okay, everyone roll initiative.
I got 15.
Because we need to determine the move order here.
Oh, I got 13.
Now, one thing, the spell has already gone off. So, at the moment, the process of Dennis coming back to unlife is occurring. Dan, what did you get?
13.
Can I use my luck point from today, please?
You can, yeah.
Hey, what? You didn't fucking do anything.
For my initiative. I've used it for my initiative.
What luck point?
I get a luck point once per long rest because of the Raven Queen.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Varafan giving me shit like
You've got a gem that floats above your head.
Smite him now.
you were on your luck with the fucking gem, boy.
Okay, what did you roll, Fiscal?
17.
Okay. Pigley, what did you roll?
15.
15, okay.
What did my undead people roll?
You roll for them, bro.
Oh, okay.
Is this how it ends?
Another 15.
15 for undead 1, yeah?
And a 6. Dennis is
Damn.
he's only new, so he's only.
Dennis, you weak little bastard.
Okay, Dennis has 6. Alright, Fiscal.
I'd like to point out,
first.
by the way, Pigley, you don't know what's in my dagger.
No.
Just
Something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna find out. And I have 2 undead right here, so.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna hold my dagger up to his throat and go, put him back in the grave. I don't want to do this.
Your response, Pigley?
And?
Put him back in the grave, or I will do this.
I'm gonna run up to Dennis and hug his leg. Friend.
You can't run.
Yeah, you're in
I've got you with a dagger at your throat.
Fine, I'm going to order Dennis to come to me, and then I'll hug his leg.
Okay.
Pigley.
Fiscal, what are you doing?
Put him in the grave. Last chance.
He's not a human shield. Oh, he's dead.
What are you doing?
thinking.
It's a long 6-second turn.
And you die. Okay, next.
Okay, I will make him sit back in his own grave and bury himself.
Bury himself. Just fucking scoops the mud up on himself.
Like he's at the beach. Okay.
Okay.
Go on. No, go on. Yeah, what do you want to do? It's still your turn.
Yeah. Is he going to stay in the grave, Piggly?
I don't know. He's dead. He's got a mind of his own.
You can control him.
If I lose control, I don't.
Are you going to dispel the magic once he's buried?
1 second, just reading this spell.
You're a motherfucker.
Can I still unarm
Okay,
Fiscal?
I'll
just because
dispel
I'm
the
confused?
magic.
You dispel the magic.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll put my dagger away.
Yeah, dagger gets sheathed. Fiscal, you're realizing the caliber of people that you're traveling with at this very moment. Never been an issue before, but somehow now it seems to be at the forefront of your mind. But nonetheless, Piggly does as requested, and the dead body of Dennis returns back to the sanctity of death.
Has my flower been buried?
Your flower fell off him as he stood up.
Yeah.
Fiscal, you do notice that as soon as the tension of the moment goes, LDB is there with a raised fist, about to clock you in the jaw.
I
really politely.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't realize I was gonna. I just got a bit weird there.
I would also like to apologise. Sorry, this is just. It's been a rough morning.
I've said I was going to dispel the magic, however, I've not done it yet. First, I want to find out what this poison's done to me, because he said he nicked me on the neck.
No, because I never went to nick you, because then we went into initiative order.
Because we did initiative order, and so that didn't actually happen yet.
Okay, I'll leave it then. I will let it dispel it.
Okay, good, because that would not have been a good poison for me.
No, it would not have. I was fully prepared.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the body of Dennis remains buried and fully dead. Piggly, you released the magic, and you guys are now still stood over the makeshift grave of Dennis.
Cool. Well, next up, LDB, do you fancy beheading Jermaine?
But friend.
Yes. Oh.
I mean, it's entirely up to you. However,
throwing a spanner in the works when he said I've got a friend now.
However, if you want the contract to end on us, I think beheading Jermaine is potentially the best course of action.
I look at Piggly.
If he's been paid to kill us, he could come in useful later on.
Yes, however, the House of Cards is more than one man, and they have also been paid to kill us.
Piggly?
I will say, at this
but if
moment,
he's-
it occurs to you, Fiscal, you're actually still uncertain who it is that's paid off the House of Cards to come after you.
He said when
Okay.
I asked him that he had to lure us somewhere to kill us. What if we get him to take us there and use him as bait? What
Yeah,
if
fuck
we
it.
just
Work.
walk into
He
the
doesn't-
trap?
Huh?
He doesn't have his memories.
Yeah.
He's just an undead minion now. He's just literally just a soul bound to Piggly in the body of Jermaine.
Oh yeah, he did say where it was. Just use compel the dead again and ask him.
You told me about Sycamore Road. Why don't we go there? Can I do a, I don't know, history check on Sycamore Road, I guess?
You can, yeah.
Am I murking Jermaine?
Purely combat focused. I got 13.
13. Felltown isn't really your area of expertise. You're not really sure about specific roads or anything like that. All you know is similar to what's been said to you already, that Felltown is Havana territory, always has been, and the influence of the nobles in that area makes for decent opportunities to make money and get good cover, that kind of thing. There's a lot of high-rise buildings in Felltown. Obviously most of the inner walled city has got very nice, austere, expensive-looking buildings and architecture, but Felltown is like a concentrated area of tall spires and high buildings that sort of breaks up the city line a little bit. But Sycamore Road doesn't ring a particular bell to you. You know it's rough location, but nothing specific about it.
Okay. Well, so we can either do Sycamore Road, see if we can find the Havana leader, or we can try and find Diggsy.
Jermaine's head. What are we doing with it?
That is up to Pigley.
Group vote. As much as I don't want to kill Pigley's friend, I really want to behead him.
I just want to kill something, okay?
So what do you say to that, Pigs?
How badly do you want to kill him?
Oh, it's pretty badly, bro. I've got like kill horn rage right now.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll get fucking Jermaine to T-pose.
He cocks his head a little bit and looking curious, and then you kind of force an image of a T-pose in your head, and then Jermaine slowly just raises his arms.
To go, each side of his head just slice through like a cross section, you know? Whoosh.
Easy enough.
And then like as the blood's because he went bleeding when he never mind.
I mean, it's not long been since he died, so there'll be a tiny amount of blood.
Can I have a bit of splatter on my lips and just licking? Yeah.
His blood's
I mean, you can
poisoned.
just lick it. You can just lick it off the blade if you want.
Well, guess what? I'm immune, so.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It says you're immune to STDs. That's crazy.
Yeah, and acid, and that's what STDs are. So. You knew that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, do me a favor, Dan. Roll a, because it was the pale thingy in there. Okay. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, cool.
Now, I will say you could do this with advantage because his heart stopped. Yeah, fine.
Is that beat it?
It's a bit like Peri Peri.
The sucker.
To you, anyway. But you do feel a little rumbling in your stomach as you ingest the blood.
Oh, me hungry.
That's gonna come out later.
Pigley, you sharing a room with
me? Good.
On sweet baby.
Send me out the window.
How about you get in my ass and then I fart? I could get over that wall, I reckon.
Cool.
Good kinetic damage right there.
Run it down!
Does anyone have any parchment on them? And
parchment?
Yeah.
I mean, LDB is probably pretty parched right now.
I'm 36.
No,
I'll say, just in terms of lore-wise, obviously there's a lot of components to casting spells. Pigley, I don't like keeping track of these things, but it would make sense that you would have parchment on you for the purpose of recording and casting spells.
Okay.
Could I have some parchment, please?
I don't know. Are you gonna kill me?
Not yet.
Ooh.
We're good. We're good for now. We're good for now. We're good for now.
Just one.
Cool. I'm gonna. Do you have a quill? I imagine you've got a quill.
Have a look
Got
at
a
my
pen?
inventory.
Strangely enough, Pigley's been writing most of his spells in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna dip it in Jermaine's blood anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
Jermaine's dead.
You can use. Wait, is only his head that's come off? What the fuck?
God, I didn't kill him. It's just fun. It's having fun. We're just play fighting.
Stand back up with no head.
I ain't hear no bell, bitch.
Ding ding, motherfucker.
Yeah, you get. I'd say yeah. You could get Jermaine's blood and then just use a bit of like the end of a dagger or something like that to write.
Alright, cool. I use the end of my blink dagger to write in Jermaine's blood.
And then you blink into the page and rip it.
I don't know if it was you who sent them. However, I filled my promise. Jermaine is dead. Fiscal. And then I'm just going to kind of...
ODB goes, oh, can you
Let
try
me-
LDB, please?
Let me just say right
I wanna
now,
be in it.
Fiscal, you would know that signing your actual name on something
Okay,
like this.
sorry. Yes, no, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just going to write...
Put Piblin.
I'm just going to put P.
Can you also put L? The little
Ah,
bits?
could still be me.
I put PPL.
Yes.
DB.
Put
No.
it hard as well.
No. I'll just put P. I'll just put PPL. I'll sign it PPL.
PPL.
Okay, it smells like
I have a pen.
And then I will take one of my arrows out of the quiver. I assume they are held in.
You've always had like a small quiver
Yeah.
on the small of your back, just sort of strapped in.
I'll take one of the arrows. I'll snap it in half. And then I'll just kind of pin the message to his head. At which point I will summon Crezion as a hawk.
Okay.
Um,
Is that the biggest bird it can turn into?
So there's owl, hawk,
Yeah.
raven.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
Or if you want to go off the expanded list of familiars, there's a flying monkey.
Mana monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, we're
okay.
going with flying monkey.
We're going with flying
said
monkey.
monkey.
Okay, so I summon. Where the fuck? I've just lost it. I just had the stat block. Where's it gone? Yeah, I summon him as a flying monkey.
Yeah, Crezion bamps in as a spider, looking jittery as usual, and then as you sort of command his form to turn into that of a flying monkey. Can you just post a picture of what that flying monkey looks like?
I don't have the picture. So
Is it just the stat block?
I've got the stat block. It's off that list that I sent you before with all the stat blocks for the familiars on them. I don't know if you remember. Do you want me to send you a picture of the stat block?
No, it's okay. Let me find it.
The source is the
this
Tomb of
thing's-
Annihilation.
Fucking cool as shit.
Let's have a look.
Check Discord.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Innit?
We got?
Obsessed.
Can
Did
we
somebody
call it
say monkey?
I'm not obsessed just because I'm on New Game +1 and I've got to chapter 3 already.
Yeah, that's gay.
Pretty obsessed. Yeah, I'll say that's anyway. Yeah,
It's
you watch
not
Crezion
obsessed.
appear, suddenly losing all 8 limbs and then regaining opposable thumbs and digits and wings.
Is
He's
that the most
kind of
important
like
part? I was gonna say.
he's kind of like looking at himself and sort of flexing his hands, and then his eyes are sort of super wide as he's taking in everything around him. And then he looks at you and he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then he goes monkey.
Hello, monkeys.
Fly, man.
I need you to. Do you remember the Don Carluccio when we were at the Iron Cage? Yeah,
Scary guy. Yeah,
yeah, that one. Yeah. Can you take this head to him at the Iron Cage?
I can take it to the Iron Cage if he's there.
Yeah, fly it there.
Okay.
Where we spoke to him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here's the
yeah.
thing. Head's kind of heavy. Might take me a while to get there.
How long's a while?
4 days.
What?
I don't know. I don't know how long time is weird out here.
I don't know how long time it is. I'm scared.
How many moons?
Oh, less than a moon.
Less than okay, cool. Okay, that's fine.
Fucking hell.
That's fine.
I was close.
Honeymoon's probably like half.
It's only one moon.
Okay, yeah, Dan,
Um,
just take it.
He sort of like jumps off your hand, like Tarzan would on a vine, swings off LDB's arm, and then lands on the
Yes.
head. And then as soon as he lands on Jermaine's head, his wings start flapping, and he takes off slowly. You very clearly can see that this is quite a heavy package for him, but nonetheless, he grabs it and he takes off into the air until he's just a little speck, but he's flying off now.
I am so surprised Dan didn't leap at the chance for when Bez said heavy package.
I'm trying to better myself, you see.
Bullshit. You just didn't think of it.
I'll
Cool.
show you. Heavy package.
Yeah, so do you guys want to go find Diggsy or the Havana leader?
My first question is, who's that?
He was, if you needed to speak to a guy, he was the guy you spoke to back when I lived here.
Oh, no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
I have spoke to that guy.
You're an
Have
idiot.
you?
I've spoke to that guy. He speaks to everyone.
You're an idiot.
Yeah,
He is
I've
but the
spoken.
speaker.
This?
If I needs to be spoken to, I'll speak to him.
Mr.
Children should be
King.
seen and not spoken.
So what would you rather we do?
Speak to the speaker, man.
Speak to the speaker man?
That's what I'm hearing, baby.
Okay.
The man who doth speak.
Could
I can say.
we head to Hard Soft Street,
Head?
please, Bez?
Okay.
You can, and I'm so
Good
glad
enough.
you chose that choice because I did not expect you to have any other choice.
You also
So-
weren't expecting me to kill Jermaine, but here we are. And I can't imagine
Yeah.
you were expecting us to turn on one another, so...
No, that was fun. All in
That
all,
was
pretty great session so far. This is good. This is good. Okay, let's head over now. So,
Head.
This guy.
over. Okay.
Now?
You, you guys make your way over to the Hardsoft Street, which is basically a very narrow, winding street, which is full of very closely packed together buildings. So seeing a gap in between them is kind of strange. Nonetheless, you find the aforementioned houses, and between a pair of red lacquered houses in the tightly packed streets of Hardsoft, there's a short staircase, seemingly leading to some kind of basement. The floor, as you approach, is stained with all kinds of footprints, general just refuse. What you can imagine is people have just come in here, squatted, taken a shit,
Yes.
and then continued on their day. And the cobblestone walls are pitted and rough the further down you go in. Are you guys stepping like towards it now?
Yeah, can I step cautiously and can I look around for any markings, please?
I'm not
You
going
can.
to. I'm going to run up to LDB, shout, "Carry me!" as I jump at him, and I'm going to take a short rest while he carries me. 'Cause
Cool.
I have fuck all spell slots.
We'll say you can do that.
We'll say
okay.
you can do that.
Fiscal, as you're, like I said before, the cobblestones are rough, and it would be, for someone who didn't know what they were looking for, it would be difficult to find these markings. But nonetheless, you've got an eye for these kind of things, and you spot the following markings on one of the cobblestones. Now, for anyone, like I said before, who doesn't know what they're looking for, this is just a dead end. There's just like a little staircase, and then there's nothing else there.
That's a
However-
fucking dead end, lads.
For
go.
the enterprising young criminal, there is a pattern to the stonework ahead. And you can pretty much see that for every second stone on the rightmost corner, there's a slight imprint. Each of them sort of are shorn off the left side. And your immediate reaction, as you've done so once before, is to press them from top to bottom. And as you do that, you hear a clunking sound, and then it sounds like something grating, like a brick being dragged across the ground, and a small section of stone flips backward and up and revealing a long, dark tunnel. The entrance to that tunnel is only about 5 foot tall. So, LDB, you're going to have to crouch pretty uncomfortably to get through there.
Is it bigger once you get in?
You can't tell from out here.
Okay. Are there any markings of Thieves' Can't, which is what I was originally looking for? I'm not gonna lie.
That is Thieves' Can't. What I've sent you.
Well, shit! I didn't realize you sent me it. Sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so what have we got?
All beds. It's okay, Bez.
Good location.
You know, I prepared all this, and then he's like, "Oh, fucking send it to me, then, bitch."
Okay, no. In my defense, I'm on Do Not Disturb. Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. So.
No one would disturb you
Um,
I'm confused.
You didn't want to be disturbed. Yeah. Nonetheless, you guys press in. LDB, you're pretty uncomfortable. You're filling out the corridor, the little tunnel here, pretty much totally, and you're crouched down. Your head's barely looking up as you're shuffling slowly through. But as you,
I'm sorry. How are you carrying Piggly right now?
In my ass
in his
crack.
hands? Oh, okay.
Between
Different
the
lines of
cheeks.
thought there. Yeah. As you go through this, what is apparently a short tunnel of just pitch black, the area opens up into a wide room.
I've got dark vision.
You do have dark vision, I know, and it's not dark for you. Everything is in monochrome.
Do you want to know the funny thing? I saw a reel today where it was like
When
your DM says you're in a dark place, and it's just like a guy going.
Yes, I know you guys. I've planned everything that comes up around a lot of the things that you have.
Oh, cool.
But as you go through, clearly there's been a lot of foot traffic on this pathway here. But the room itself is a mess of sort of loose debris, and you know that to find the location where Diggsy might be, like you've been told, you should look for something called the Ruby Road. The room that you're in has 2 doors, one leading to the left and one leading to the right. Aside from that, there's not much else in the room.
Just quickly, can I swap the vials back around in my Sky's Venom dagger so it goes back to the normal poison?
If you want to.
Because honestly, I thought that LDB was going to put up more of a fight. Not LDB. Sorry, I said LDB because I can hear him talking in the background.
Background?
Jermaine. I thought Jermaine was going to put up more of a fight. So, yeah. But can I'll swap them back around.
4-hour dungeon, okay. Oh, this is much better. Okay, yeah, you can swap them around. That's fine.
Cool.
Demetrial.
Yeah, I'll swap them around. Just as we're walking down the dark tunnel.
What I'm hearing is the poison you killed Jermaine with, I'm immune to.
The poison I killed Jermaine with was weak poison.
And I'm
It
immune
wasn't
to
the
it.
poison that killed him. It was the rapid loss of blood that killed.
Well, yeah.
No.
But
I hear a different story here.
But the poison I used wasn't the poison I was going to use on Piggly. It was a
So
different
what you're
poison.
saying is LDB is immune to your poison, and I should have raised Dennis and got LDB to take the hit.
That's what I'm hearing.
Wouldn't have poisoned him.
Oh
I'm hearing right now.
no! It just means Dan would have been making a new character. That's what that means. That is what that means.
Impossible, because LDB can't die. He's safer, so.
Everyone knows size means power. Come on.
Okay, you
I
can't
don't
die.
feel
If he
that's how it
if he
works.
dies, I'll just raise him from dead, so he'll be fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that character, baby. I can't lose.
Somehow I suspect the destiny that brought these 2 people together was not thought out.
Nope, neither do I.
Lose.
Anyway, yeah. So, do I have any inkling as to where the Ruby Road is?
As you think that thought, you realize that what Nahar said to you actually is true. The last time you were here, it looked nothing like this. There was just a straight road that led to like a a labyrinth of different tunnels that you would use to then go to, relevant spots of the city and then jump back out again. This looks a lot different. The area, first of all, has been shaped into a room, and the two doors you've never seen before. You know from muscle memory that when you went through the entrance tunnel here last time, you went to the right. So you would imagine that's the way that Diggsy went.
Group vote.
Right or left? Wait, how many is it just a T junction, or is there more than two?
No, when you walk into the room, yeah, it's just a T junction.
Okay, left or right?
Should we split up and look for clues?
No.
Like Scoob.
I
He's
cannot.
over there, and I'm in here, and he's over there.
I cannot stress this enough. That is a terrible idea.
Okay. Left.
And you go right.
No. No.
Love it.
I'll tell you what. We'll rock, paper, scissors for it.
Alright, I mean, I'm just saying, Fiscal, I'm getting a raging clue left.
Raging.
We'll rock, paper, scissors for it. How are we going to do this?
How many rock, paper, scissors?
Jesus Christ, that was scary.
So we'll do a D12. 1 to 4 is rock.
No, this is boulder, parchment, shears.
Yeah,
okay?
right, whatever. Well, boulder, parchment, shears. 1 to 4 is boulder. 5 to 8. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 5 to 8 is shears, and whatever else is. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
That's the
So
same.
yeah, so we tied. Cool. D12.
Different, but I don't know what.
Boulder, parchment, shears. Wait, why is Piggly rolling?
I don't know, he just rolled. So we're gonna laugh.
He's playing with himself on both hands.
Piggly, you're asleep
You're
right
asleep?
now. You're asleep right
Wait a
now.
minute, you're asleep, you fuck.
This is my body doing it.
No, you're an idiot.
Oh,
I have no control over my body doing it.
So that's
Surprisingly, yes.
that's tied again.
yeah.
D12.
Last one decides it.
What did I get? Oh, 5. LDB got 9. All right, left it is.
36.
Left it is.
That's a D100. Left it is.
The Darlan VAR plays rock, paper.
Okay. The door on the left is pretty secure in its position, just from sort of rapping against it. But in fact, give me a investigation check.
Cool.
Who?
Whoever is inspecting the door.
18.
He can do
18.
it.
Okay. You try and twist the handle and try and push against the door, but there's absolutely no give in the door. But as you're getting closer to try and muscle through, you hear a slight fizzing sound coming from the other side.
I'm gonna say, Fiscal, stand aside. I've got this.
No, don't.
Are you sure?
Do not do that.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt. We'll go the other
Back
way.
of his mind, LDB hears a voice. Do it.
You're asleep. Shut up.
Oh, it's
It
It wasn't me, it was
tempting,
his
though.
head.
It's quite tempting, though.
No, trust me, LDB. Don't do it.
Do it.
I will trust you on this, Fiscal.
I'm gonna start backing away very cautiously, and I'm gonna head down the right exit.
I want to flick a stone at the door.
Do it.
The door,
You accidentally threw me.
a little bit. And you swear you see a little bit of steam coming through the top crack of the door.
Can I smell it?
No, you don't want to do that.
Fuck is that?
Do it.
Smells very
Ubu caca.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Explosive.
Oh, acidic. Can I taste it?
Can you taste the smell? Probably
Taste the
not.
smell, yeah. That tastes like ass.
I'm going in, baby.
Maximum strength.
Full power.
LDB, come on.
Alright. I'm not okay, I'm gonna walk away nonchalant. I'm not gonna step away careful. I'm gonna go, Oh,
Hands in pockets.
yeah. Oh man, just kick a stone. Oh man, oh shucks.
Wait, is he still crawling?
Who's that?
LDB.
No. When you
okay.
came through that small tunnel,
Cool.
there's like
It's
opened up
just
into
when
it.
you said hands in pockets, I imagined him like worm crawling across the ground.
You know the meme
What do you
of the
all
dude that's like got his hands in his pockets and it's the fat dude. It's like
Yeah.
your boyfriend says you can stay up late or something. Yeah. That's me. I'm going. I'm like, oh man.
Ah, shucks.
Bloody goddamn it.
Okay, so you guys now move into the door on the right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I inspect this one?
You can if you'd like, yeah.
Because I'm so disappointed I couldn't smash through that one. I'll creep up to this one. Do I do an inspection?
Yeah, give me an
Investigation,
investigation roll.
Investigation. That's the one. Lucky that's really high for me.
-1.
4.
Crazy.
Weird because my
okay.
hands are in my pockets, so I'm like maximum inspection right now. But...
Yeah. All you would need is a pair of glasses to look like an actual officer, right?
Exactly.
Can I
it doesn't take
also
a lot of
investigate?
investigation to see that the door has got slash marks around where the latch lock usually is on the door. Yeah. It seems actually, just from a quick glance, like it's already open.
Fiscal, I'm going in.
Okay.
Can I smash the door down, please?
You can. You push. You punch or kick at it as if you're expecting the lock to catch, but actually it just sort of slams right open and you end up not tumbling, but sort of.
My force carries me
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. Momentum carries you through the door, and you're like, oh shit.
I'd like to play
Yeah,
off the floor.
Doors
God,
open.
I just smashed that door open. That was hard work, actually. Oh,
I had my hands in my pockets the whole time.
Bro, I didn't even move, actually. I just went, and it opened, so... Crazy.
So as you push the right door open, what order are you guys entering this corridor in?
LDB first.
Me schmurst.
You schmurst,
I'm
and
behind.
you're behind, and then Piggly is asleep.
On LDB.
On LDB, okay. So
I
as
like
you
to
push,
yeet Piggly as far.
as you push that right door, it reveals a corridor that has it's given like a grim atmosphere. There's scarcely lit sconces, and there's the wicked stench of death coming from 3 corpses, sort of equidistant on the ground.
Oh, Piggly's missing out
The
here.
sconces flicker weakly, giving off only a faint light, but it's enough that you can just barely see the end of the corridor.
LDB goes.
Can I?
thought it was
No.
pronounced scones.
Can I look for traps?
Where you are now?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a. What is it for traps? Is it a sleight of hand or investigation?
Well, a sleight of hand if I'm trying to get rid
Disarm
of
it. Okay, right, yeah. So give me investigation then.
Investigation. Positive scores and fragments of knowledge I might also call for intelligence. What's perception? Perception lets you.
Oh, is it perception? Okay.
Let's check. Lets you spot, hear, or otherwise detect the presence of something. So yeah, it'd be perception, I guess.
Okay, yeah. I'd allow perception.
That's an 11.
I'll allow
Are
it.
you doing this between my legs?
I'm like peering around you.
Okay. I mean, I can open my legs if I need to.
No, I'm peering around you.
Right, let's go look.
No. I'm peering around you. I'm peering around you.
Okay, I'm just saying.
What did you get, Fiscal?
11.
11, okay. On an 11, you're pretty confident that there's no traps on this corridor, at the very least in the area that you've had a look at.
Fiscal, I'm going in.
Okay. I'm going to cautiously walk about 10 steps behind him.
Okay.
I'm going to the boombox on my shoulder.
All right, so LDB, you're just going to continue on. Well, both of you guys are going to continue at a bit of a distance to the end of the corridor, yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, Fiscal, fucking dark in
Can
here.
I, while we're walking down, can I look out for any thieves' cant markings or any other markings?
You can. I will say that as you're walking ahead, you find that there's a couple generic thieves' cant symbols all over the wall. But as you start to get further and further down the corridor, they start to become a lot more frequent. and suddenly it's at the point where they've been building up slowly and slowly as you're walking to where there's all different kinds of symbols all over the wall, almost like it's a wallpaper. And it looks like people have just, well, you're not sure what's happened, but there's just a lot of symbols scattered, tightly packed all over the walls as you're getting closer and closer to the end of this corridor.
Are there any that look more prominent?
Let me.
Hey, do you want to go first, Fiscal? Because I can't see shit down here.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
You've got higher hit points than I do.
Because of the frequency of this shape, you can make out that one of the most common ones is a square with 2 lines horizontal.
Okay.
That's one of the most common ones on there.
With that in mind, can I look for any sort of, buttons or anything, I guess?
I'll say as you're walking through, you can probably feel your way sort of on the walls as you're walking down. But there is nothing, no telltale signs of any buttons, any like sort of depressions or reliefs in the walls. Nothing that you would usually expect to hold like a mechanism or anything like that.
Okay.
At some point though, you do reach the end of the corridor, and when you reach it, both of you sort of half expect the corridor to just continue to the left or the right, or maybe even find another door. But there's nothing. It's just a dead end.
I like to punch the wall multiple times.
Okay.
Just to see if I can get through it. I would go to see if I can get through it.
You start punching it.
That's definitely a strength check, right?
I mean, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. Give me a strength check.
Okay. 18.
18.
I
mean, if you carried on at this pace, you could probably tunnel through whatever wall is there. But after like a good 20 seconds of punching, you realize that this is just a solid wall, despite the chunks that you've taken out.
I'm gonna turn to Fiscal and go, "Yep, that's a solid wall there, Fiscal."
Cool.
Funnily enough, as you turn around, LDB, you expect to see a long corridor looking back at the way that you came, but instead, you just see a dead end.
Oh. Fiscal?
Fiscal's there.
Oh, is that? Oh, fuck! Hello, no boy.
Is that small? I hardly saw you.
Jesus Christ, that was a quick switch up.
It was a really quick switch up. Okay. Okay. Can I
6 foot vertical leap?
Roll another history check, I guess?
Have you? Okay, so I'm taking it at this point you've turned around as well.
Around too,
yeah. Yeah. After seeing LDB's reaction there, I'll say I've turned around.
Okay.
Well, I got a funny feeling about this.
You turn around and you can see, it's just a sheer wall, literally just like an inch from your back foot.
Can I punch that one as well?
You could try, but as you walk up to it to lay into that wall as well, you can see there is a phrase carved into the wall, and it says, "The eyes of the damned wander in panic, while the righteous are firm in sight. Step bravely with vigil to these words, and conquer this plight."
I would like to walk into the wall.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we just march through it?
What, the wall with the words on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk towards it and you walk into a wall.
Should we dip first?
You what? Can I do a history check on those words?
A history check on the words?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
That is a 9.
The words don't elicit any immediate reaction. They don't seem like any traditional kinds of, any words, phrases, or traps that you've encountered or heard of in the past. All you can realize at the moment is that they seem to be well, it seems to be a clue, and you just walked face first into the wall, and your initial instinct wasn't correct.
The eyes of the damned wander
Should we
in
wake
panic.
up Pigley?
Wow,
This is
right.
I love that gift so much.
That's LDV right now, bro. I want to put that in there, so when I say I want to investigate things, that is what LDV every time.
Beautiful.
So the eyes of the damned wander in panic.
Should we wake up Pigley?
Not yet.
Alright.
We can do
Hush,
this.
little baby, don't say.
So what happens when you wander in panic? You look around. You look around, scared, basically.
I can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I should do that.
Try walking into one of the other walls.
Okay.
Which wall are you trying to walk into?
What do you reckon? Left, right?
Right of the words.
Right of the woods.
Okay. You turn to walk into the right side of the wall.
I want to step confidently.
Yeah, confident that you are heading in the right direction, and you walk into a wall.
Okay.
I would like to confidently walk into the left side wall.
You confidently walk into the left of the wall.
I would confidently like LDB to walk into the wall that we were originally walking to.
Yeah.
The one that he was punching.
Yeah.
Yeah, confidently, I'm like, man, that was a wall, that was crazy, but this one won't be. Okay.
Shockingly, you would think you'd learn your lesson, but no, you walk face first into another wall.
Well, the righteous affirm
Walking
in
to the ceiling.
sight. Step
Into the
bravely.
ceiling.
What?
Too much time to go fully horizontal
I
and
just
start
go full
walking.
vertical. I'm out of here, bitch. Peace. Start walking up. Fucking moonwalk through the wall.
Could I, with my dagger,
Mm.
carve onto the wall with the writing a square with 2 horizontal lines through it?
That's good thinking. You do that. It seems to have no immediate effect.
Could I then do it to the wall on the right? Can I just find a piece, like some space there?
There, I will say on the other walls, there is definitely no space to put another carving in there, but you can etch one in regardless. Again, doesn't seem to have any effect.
Could I do a square with 2 lines vertically?
Sure. Is that on the right side wall again?
Yeah.
Yeah. You try and find a space as best you can to carve it in. It is overlapping on some of the symbols, but try and put it in. Again, no immediate effects.
Fuck it. I would like to, on every wall possible, do a square with 2 vertical lines through it.
Okay. You take the time, dulling the blade of your dagger, carving into the stone on each possible surface. Again, no immediate effect.
Step bravely into these words. I would then like to walk into the wall with the words on it after I've carved the symbol.
Okay. After you've carved the symbols in every possible sort of surface, you turn now thinking, all right, surely this must be it. Surely I'm not about to walk into another wall. And you have that thought as your toe slams into the wall. Follows shortly
You
after.
fucking cunt. Can I don't know, before we wake up Pigley here, can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool, that's a 19.
Yeah, this is definitely something that's magical in nature. You gather that this is a rite of passage, basically. It's not something it's something that's designed to keep the the unwitting basically out of the following room. The only thing in terms of what kind of magic is at play here, you wouldn't know, but you do know that these types of riddles, as much as they can be open-ended, are also sometimes literal.
The eyes of the damned wander in panic, while righteous are firm in sight. Can I just stare at the wall with the writing on it?
You can.
How do we become righteous? And step bravely.
I'm going to be honest with you, Dan. That's a lost cause, right?
Okay.
I
righteously, actually.
I want to stare at the words.
Yeah.
And like make full eye contact with these words without breaking it. Like I'm having a staring contest with a dictionary. And I'm going to start walking towards them.
Towards the words?
Yeah. Just say if I'm walking or
walking.
Okay.
Okay, with that in mind, I would like to scooch past LDB.
Yeah.
Into the wall we were originally walking to.
Yeah.
I'm going to stare at the wall, just one spot where I've carved into it.
Mm.
And I'm just going to walk through it.
I love how Bezza said, as if it's going to change his answer.
I'm literally doing the skeleton pose right now. So let me get this straight. You're facing the wall.
That we were
the original dead end.
To, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You walk into it.
You're a cunt.
Bro,
Can I try
I'm
that?
gonna start beating walls in a second, okay?
Can I try that with both other walls?
Try what?
Staring at a fixed point.
I have a feeling, Fiscal, there's only one wall we can get through.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to walk into the other two walls.
But like, what was the main wall? That was the one we walked up to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've just walked into that one.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
So I'm going to try it with right of the words now.
I would be surprised if this works, but continue.
Okay, so what, are you staring at the wall and then just walking towards it, or are you staring at the words and then walking towards it?
Staring at the words.
Okay. You stare at the words and start walking to your right while maintaining eye contact. And you walk into the wall.
I hate you so much.
Yeah.
The eyes of the damned.
What if we stare at each other?
Bit gay, that.
What, kiss? Like, what are you wanting to do here?
Exactly. That's exactly the point. Hello.
Step
I've got you all alone in a room.
With Virgil.
You can't escape. I've seen you try, okay? Well, the right stuff firm inside. Wow, that sounds pretty alright. So step bravely with vigil to these words.
Would you like a clue?
Can we jig to the words? Can
we?
You can. It's not going to have any effect, but you can.
Oh, okay. Walk to a wall. Okay.
Can we have a clue?
Yeah. You were very close when you were looking at the words, but you were just walking in the wrong direction.
Can I look at the words and walk to the left side of the words?
God damn it, would you believe it? You walk into a wall.
Can I look at the words and walk into the wall we were originally walking to?
So you're going to look at the words and walk backwards through the original dead end?
Yeah.
Okay. LDB, what are you doing?
I'm going to watch Fiscal.
You're going to watch Fiscal?
Yeah.
As he moonwalks backwards and phases through the wall.
Thank God.
And I'm going to go, fuck! Fuck! Oh my shit!
You're like, Fiscal!
Fuck! He's dead!
Wake up, Piggly, wake up. They hit the second Pentagon.
They did it. They fucking did it, the crazy bastards. So I'm still stuck. Nothing's changed for me, though.
Nothing's changed for you. You just see that Fiscal is disappeared.
It's not like suddenly, oh, wow, all the fucking, everywhere's free now.
No.
I'm still stuck. Okay.
You're still stuck.
If I were to do that, though, would Piggly come with me?
Piggly is... no, he wouldn't come with you.
Okay. I have a good opportunity to do something very funny, but I...
Do it! It'll be fucking hilarious. Can I see LDB at this point?
No, as you're looking at the words and you're seeing the back of LDB, just as he turns to glimpse at you, you have apparently phased through a wall and you're now just looking at a hard surface wall.
Okay.
But you are in the next room.
Okay, what do I see?
Let me load up that bit. Yeah. Another dead end.
You walk into a wall.
Okay. Crazy. Okay, sorry. Yeah. After you were walking backwards and you phased through the wall, you've stepped out now into a more open room. It's much more, much more well lit, but equally in a state of disrepair. Again, debris is littering the ground here, and the walls are coated in what looks like aged and crusted blood. There's a single door on the opposite end of the room, and to your left is a smooth circular relief on the wall with a small sign pinned to it, and there's nothing else in the room.
Before any tomfoolery, I want to wake Piggly up.
Piggly wakes up.
Piggly? Hey man, there's this crazy thing going on right now, okay? You see the room's quite tight right now.
Yeah.
That's it, there's nowhere for you to run.
Fucked.
So the gist I've got, Piggly, is okay. We got to stare at this writing and moonwalk backwards.
Try it.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I can't underestimate how fucking hilarious it would be if Dan just did it and Piggly fell to the floor confused.
It would have been really funny, but I don't do that to him.
And depending on if he had like survived a Constitution saving throw or something, he wakes up or not.
God, it'd be just another dead body in that corridor. Okay. First of all, LDB, where are you looking?
Piggly.
You're looking at Piggly?
Yeah. Because I'm going to get him to do it. He's going to do it, I think.
Okay. I'm confused what you're doing. So you holding Piggly while you're trying to...
I just said to Piggly, you got to look at the words and moonwalk backwards.
Okay, good. Yeah, so who's going first then? Piggly, okay. Fiscal, you see a tiny little gnomish man stumble, because he's old-fashioned in a young man's body. He can't moonwalk, but he does step through the wall, and you watch as he sort of steps forward, and you see Piggly come through, and then a few seconds later, the huge hulking body of LDB steps through, moonwalking almost effortlessly.
Oh, bro, it's perfection. Okay.
Honestly,
And
you actually can hear the moon.
He trips, squishes Piggly, and Piggly is dead.
I've got my
Walkman
on my back. It's a
brings him back to life. Okay, so all three of you are in this room now. For anyone who didn't hear what was said before, the room is just as much of a shithole as the one before, except this room is covered in a lot of a lot of blood that's crusted over and aged, and the only area that isn't is the smooth sort of area on the floor that's got like it's basically everything else is cobblestone with caked blood on there, but there's a smooth circular relief on the wall, and there's a small sign pinned to it.
Can I cautiously, while looking around for any potential traps, go and look at the sign?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this dungeon music ain't doing it for me.
It's 11 again.
Perhaps I could be pinned to the wall.
I think it would be difficult to pin you anywhere, LDB.
Man, I want to find someone that can pin me down, bro. When are we going to find the big, sexy, fucking 10-foot Medusa-looking beast, okay?
When we get
crazy that you said that.
Big Pomperinos, okay? Oh, wait, she's coming up next.
So, you with that level of perception, you don't notice any traps or anything like that in the room. But because you can read, you can see the sign on the wall. It says, "The key within yourself you'll find. To carve in red your fate aligned. But heed this warning, true and stern. What you give shall be returned."
Can I pull my blink dagger out of its sheath once again? And slice across my palm.
Okay. It's now dripping with blood.
Can I put that... So I'm just trying to picture it. So the key within yourself you'll find, to carve in red your fate aligned. But heed this warning, true and stern, what you give Should be returned.
So what you're looking at the moment is that might be the gayest video I've seen. What you see at the moment is the wall covered in blood, except for this area that's got like it's just like a circular, almost like a stone painting, but obviously it's just blank, and there's a little sign below it.
Can I?
And at the moment, your hand is just sliced open, dripping with blood.
Can
You
I
kind of get the impression that
put my hand on these, like the painting, I guess, as you described it?
Yeah, you can put your hand on the stone painting, and as you put your hand on there, you leave like a bloody handprint, and the blood, after a few moments, starts to bubble up, and you watch as it starts to spill then out of the portal, the painting, and eventually, as it's spilling, it starts pooling up below. You do hear the click of the door unlock, but in front of you starts to emerge almost a 1-to-1 copy of a blood version of Fiscal.
What the fuck?
Fuck's sake.
We should have made Piggly do this.
And he pulls out his
You don't
daggers.
want my magic against you.
He pulls out his daggers and he's ready to fight.
You son.
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Damn right I'm ready to fight this thing. Damn it, I should have done it. Would have been funny as
That's
fuck.
a 9.
Fuck me.
Would have been funny as fuck. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I can't believe you're doing this to me, Bez.
19.
19.
Yeah, finally rolled good on my initiative.
Time to play the game.
To be fair, you had me done with the initiative until I used my luck point.
Before we start the fight, can I tell which Fiscal is the correct?
Yes, because one's just blood, dude.
I'm bloodline.
Well, one is
Quite
bloody.
dark.
He
It's
looks
pretty dark
exactly
in there.
like you, except he's bloody.
Ooh.
He is bloody or he is blood.
He's bloody.
Dude.
You know what the best part
bloody.
about this? I don't need to use a stat block because character sheets are. Okay, real Fiscal. What did you get?
I got a 9.
9. Okay. LDB.
10.
Okay. Piggly.
19.
How
Jesus
many
Christ, man.
kills did you get?
Man, I'm really glad that I fucking changed those files out.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. And now I'm gonna roll initiative for
Fiscal.
my turn.
The mystery enemy. That
That's
we're
a
fighting.
4.
I can't tell which of the Fiscals is the right one. So
It was the one that was stood next to you, dumbass.
I don't know. It
I
might be
can't
some
tell who
buggery.
it is!
This might be some
I'm
buggery
gonna
right here.
I'm gonna start swinging!
You've just seen him come out of a fucking painting.
I saw
don't know,
you
it's
moonwalk
quite-
through
it's
a
quite
wall,
dark
baby.
in here.
Alright?
Yeah.
You moonwalked through a wall in front of me. I don't know what the
Bigley,
fuck's
you've
going on
got
anymore.
fucking dark vision, you dick.
You walked through a wall, and we don't know what happened during that time that you walked.
I never walked through the wall.
He moonwalked.
No.
Oh, the wall that you walked through.
Yes.
You walked through it as well. How do I know you're not a copy?
Also, Biggie,
Yeah.
actually
After
see him
you,
go
you
through the
could have
wall.
been in here a whole time.
All right, I really can't be asked fighting with you. Can we not just
You
can we not just kill the bloodied version, please?
But that might be the real one.
It's not.
I don't know.
It's
You
it's
tell me
not.
I'm wrong.
Okay, speaking of top of the round, we're looking at LD Beezus,
No, we're not.
Pigglyzus.
Oh, which spell would I like to use?
I would do magic missile on both of them. Yeah, so
No.
you know which one's real.
No.
I
No.
mean,
No. No.
if we offer it friendship, can it just, replace the current fist?
Maybe.
There you go.
Let's go! Gang up on the little guy!
Now you can tell because they've got different names.
I'm going to go there.
Can I use opportunity attack? I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh shit, I didn't play this in, so I don't know who the real one is, but I'm assuming.
That's the
This
one
one's
stood
fine.
next to you.
That's the bad one, isn't it?
No, this is
Oh.
me. This is
Oh,
me.
doesn't know, that's how we know he's bad, because he's got red on him.
Right, let's not.
He's the blood one. He's got brown.
Ends its turn within 5 feet, right? So I'm going to use Flaming Sphere.
Flaming sphere.
Flaming Sphere.
Okay, what do I need to do for that?
I'm gonna use it right there. Nothing in a minute. It's any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Where am I from here? I'm just gonna. So I've done 5, 10. 15.
Oh, that's smart. What you give shall be returned.
There we go.
Yeah, so if we hit this thing, it's going to hit you, right?
I don't know. So I gave myself, so myself was returned.
How are you sure when we hit this thing, it's not going to damage you?
I'm not, but fuck it, we'll find out.
You sure that it wasn't you gave blood, so it made a bloodied version of you? If you used caca, it could have been a caca version of you.
It could have been a
mate.
caca version.
I piss on the side.
A caca version.
A piss version of yourself.
Then it would be called Piss Cal.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I regret not doing that.
We could...
We're so close to perfection. God, this map is way higher res than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, is that the end of your turn, Piggly?
Tis.
LDB?
Is this thing an actual physical thing I can hit? Or is it because it's blood, is it? Do I just would I swing for it? Or...
You don't know. No one's taken an attack at it yet.
Okay.
You would
I'm
assume.
going to move here.
Okay.
And I want to push it.
You want to push it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to push it into that fiery sphere.
So that would be one of your attack actions, and then give me a contested strength check, please.
So, how do I start with that one?
Oh no, it's acrobatics. Sorry, acrobatics.
Do I just roll acrobatics?
Yeah.
20.
Damn.
20. We matched.
Oh, what does that mean? Was it a nat 20?
No.
No, okay, neither was I.
Was yours? Okay. That means
Does that mean nothing happens?
Fails. Yeah, on that attempt, nothing happens.
Damn.
But you've got another attack. Do you want to do it again?
I want to push him again.
Go ahead. I'll do acrobatics.
No, that one.
I got a 14.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Why are you rolling off my character sheet, you bitch?
Don't worry about it.
You can't. I'm gonna get confused here.
Okay.
Just pay attention,
So
young Pascal. Okay.
Dude, why are you rolling a nat 1 on religion checks, dude?
Just wants to find Jesus at this time. Okay. Okay. Is that what else you want to do on your turn, LDB?
That's it. I'm not going to do anything else.
Not going to use bonus action or anything?
Nah.
You don't want to rage?
Nah.
Oh.
You sure?
Not yet.
Okay.
Because I think if I do, I'll go into some weird fiery trance and start killing everything as well.
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm gonna run up to him. Gonna go, oh, you're handsome bugger, aren't you? And then I'm going to...
You switched your accent. Oh,
He's,
you're right, handsome.
Oh, you're right, handsome bugger, you are.
I don't love your eyes.
Sorry, we'll try that again. I'm going to run up to him.
He's gorgeous.
I'm going to run up to him and go, Jesus, you're a handsome fella, aren't you? And then
the exact same phrase back to you.
I'll give him a wink. And then I'm going to attempt to use Purple Void on him. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go to punch him.
I'm gonna say don't.
Purple Void. Okay, go ahead.
I haven't rolled for it yet, so do I still have to do it?
You do have to roll for it. Yeah.
Okay. Please miss. Yeah, I missed. Get up. And I'm gonna flicker back 15 feet. 1, 2, 3.
Excellent news.
What you give shall be returned.
Next
None
up.
of us have hit him yet.
This is a fair point.
Next up, we've got the Blood Red Fiscal.
I think Dan's left, and he will get opportunity attack potentially here.
He is going to use his bonus move to flicker a 5, a 10. Right here. It's not like your usual flicker, Fiscal. It looks almost like a lurching of blood as he just moves in like a liquid gelatinous state and just slides across the floor to where Piggly is. And he is going to go ahead. He's going to go ahead and use Purple Void.
Ooh.
That is a 19 to hit.
I am so sorry, Brayden.
That is 16 points of damage.
Half my health.
On the plus side, this is a good testament to whether or not I could kill Piggly.
So that's the thing. What can you do for bonus action? Oh, I already did it for Flicker. Okay. Yeah, so you watch again. It just looks like a pale imitation of your regular attacks because his blood is basically just doing the attack. It's just a huge mass of blood that suddenly congeals hard and then spikes down into you, almost imitating. Yeah, very hard. Almost imitating an explosion of light. But that will be the end of Blood Red Fiscal.
You need to do a thing.
Next up.
You need to do a thing because you're within 5 feet of that circle.
Yep.
What do I need to take?
Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Yeah, that hit. That's fine.
So I take no damage at all.
No.
Perfect.
The creature takes on a failed save. Oh right, okay. So you take half
as
the
much.
damage.
Yeah, I thought so. How much is that?
3.
Half of 5, so
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. A little bit of the blood starts bubbling as it's getting touched by the flames. Go on, Piggly, it's your turn.
I just wanted to hide from him, but I see we're playing fucking games here. Right.
Fiscal Schlongding's a very conniving man.
He's also not real.
He's also got
a real
17 in
reflection
charisma.
of the real man.
Oh, I know what I did wrong the first turn.
You didn't hit the real Fiscal.
Wait, yeah. Just to prove a point, did I take damage there?
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
Real me.
Fiscal did.
Oh, not real you, no.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That answers that question. Fuck you.
Second level is 4 glowing darts, so I'm going to use magic missile at second level and shoot them into the air at the Dolan Bar.
Oh, that's what you did wrong.
Right. I wasn't gambling.
He didn't do his normal attack. Right, yeah.
No gamba. Okay. Let's bring up the charts. Yeah, roll a d6. 4 and above, you get a random effect. 1 to 3, you get your normal effects.
I got 2, 4, 5, and 6.
So that's 3 randoms, and 2 just hit the Dolan Bar.
3 randoms and 1 hits the Dolan Bar. There's 4. So 1 will be 5 damage.
Okay, so you rolled the damage for one of them. I saw that.
Yeah.
This went through and hit. I've already taken off the damage for that.
3 will be 100.
3 go through, yeah. So roll your first D100.
15.
15.
Lucky number 15.
Okay. You watch as green ethereal chains start to sort of flop out of the Dolan Var and wrap around your hand as you cast Hold Person on a creature within 20 feet. If you choose no creature, you instead cast it on yourself.
Weird that, because I'm going to use it on the fake Fiscal.
Okay, good that you specified that. Very good that you specified. So I need to make a check here. Wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, what's happening? I wasn't paying attention.
He shot up into the Dolan Var, triggered its special effect, And then one of the first effects was that he got access to the Hold Person spell, which he's now casting on Fake Fiscal.
Okay.
Boring. Cast it on me.
Hold me down.
Do it,
Wisdom saving throw. That is a 12. What's your spell save? Spell save is a 15. Yeah, so that fails. He is now held in place. So he won't. He's going to be basically just stationary until he can break out of that wisdom save. Okay, go ahead. Roll your next D100.
That one's spinning. 20.
20. Low numbers today. You again. You look up at the Dolanvar expectantly, and the chains start to just wrap around the Fake Fiscal, and instead, there is now just a huge mound of grease just pouring out of the Dolanvar.
Oh no, we're too close to that fireball.
You...
Oh wait, actually.
Yeah, no, genuinely this is what's going to happen. Grease covers a 10-foot square centered on a point within range. Now,
That's gonna hurt.
the special effect of this is that it's a square. It has to be a square. It's centered on you, Piggly. Never mind. Yeah, you are greased up in there. Each creature standing in the area has to succeed a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Doesn't count for my guy because he's held in place, stood up. So you have to do a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh dear.
A 1. You slip and slide. Your feet slam into the air as you fall back on your ass on the ground.
I've just realised I was muted and I was proper giving you shit for that 10-foot square thing.
Who?
You?
84.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? What the fuck did I?
Because you were like, that's not a 10-foot square. I was like, yes, it fucking is a 10-foot square. Why don't you look if you don't believe me? And then you went, oh, that is a 10-foot square. I went, exactly. Challenging me on my feet, you dumb bitch. But I was muted the entire time.
I bet that felt good for you. Okay. What did you get? 84?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let me just draw something
The
here.
Dolanvar casts fireball straight at you. Everything.
What the ever-loving fuck?
That's big.
What's that?
Yeah, so that would get everyone. Okay.
Oh, cool. I'm actually out of that.
Everyone in your immediate vicinity, including the Blood Fiscal, takes... Oh, actually, this might be good for you, Piggly. Everyone in the vicinity takes 1d10 necrotic damage as the Dolanvar crystal slowly enlarges and starts to cast off bolts of green energy towards people that start siphoning things. So,
really work nicely.
Bess, you can roll first so we don't get confused.
Yeah, I'll roll first. So 1d10. So Blood Fiscal got a 7. Oh, whoops.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Okay, so that's 17 points of HP that you get back. Piggly.
Back to full HP then, or?
Basically, yeah, he is. But he is prone on the ground at the moment.
So you're saying I can teabag
That's
it?
fine. The other guy can't move anyway.
That's true. Next up, LDB.
First things first.
I'm the realist.
I'm gonna rage.
Oh,
okay.
Now you rage.
You know when like Homer gets all crazy on the stairs, whatever? That's me. Yeah, exactly that.
You start raging. Go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Boink. That's high. 15.
15. Okay, your eyes bulge out of your head as you go into a familiar rage. But nothing seems to be burning.
Oh,
Goody.
Thank God.
I actually just gaslit my dice into rolling 15. So.
Does my fireball disappear?
What? Because you're knocked prone?
Is that still there?
Because it's a concentration spell.
That was an effect from the Dolan Var, not from you.
Alright. So y'all know I'm raging hard right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but has he not lost concentration because he's fallen prone?
No, he's not taking any damage. Oh wait, he did. I did 16 damage. So yeah, make a concentration saving throw for that spear.
And fail it.
What was it? Constitution?
Con save
Yeah.
throw, yeah.
Me raging.
Oh, it's fine. It's good.
What's good?
21.
21.
It's a shame that you rolled that.
Why
I'm going there.
Stand in the fire.
Why there?
Through the fire and flames.
Okay.
okay.
I'm raging, bro. I'm seeing red, and by that I mean burning. I'm on fire. Okay. God, it's getting hot now. I'm so angry.
You do get advantage
For being in fire.
because Fiscal's paralyzed.
Blood red fiscal.
Cool. I'm gonna swing the fuck out of it.
Actually, no. Not even is it advantage. It's automatically a crit.
How do I do that then? Do I roll? What do I do?
Just straight up, you hit, so you just roll your damage dice.
Just roll damage, okay. Do you want to just roll the run damage?
You have
Actually,
to,
no,
you have
wait,
to
wait,
roll
wait.
to hit first.
Yeah, roll to hit first, and then if you do hit, you get the critical effect.
15.
15
right.
hit. God, your AC is so shit, man.
Wham, wham.
Okay, swing back. Yeah, well, what did you do on crit? You roll 2?
Roll 2 of the damage die, yeah.
6. Well, that's 10. Plus
Okay.
8. 18.
18 points of damage. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Swing, daddy,
Okay.
swing. I could throw my axes. What the fuck am I doing in this fight? Oh well.
It's cooler. It's cooler this way.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, that felt so good. I'm gonna do it again.
Jesus.
It was so nice. I did it twice.
I've seen that video. Crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, what? That's only an 11.
Only an 11 damage.
Yeah. 11
Guys.
to hit. 11 to hit.
Oh, 11 to hit, 11 misses.
Yeah. 11 misses. But I can do 3, right? Oh,
You can do 1 as your bonus. Well, you rage this turn, so you
I
can't.
rage.
Turn.
Alright, that's that then.
Also, you're going to take some damage from that fire, which you
Oh,
are
so
not
it's all
resistant to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Piggly, roll the damage die, please.
Okay. No, I'm gonna stay quiet during this fight. But
Actually, no, because you need to make a dex save first.
Me does.
You do.
Boish. How many kills you get? 21.
Oh, you save that. You only take 2 points of damage.
Ooh, and then because I'm raging, I take 1 point more.
No, not for fire damage.
That seems very silly.
Not really. You get like damage resistances to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning,
No, to be fair, the
fucking,
fire's
all
actually
that
gone
kind of
now,
stuff. Yeah, this is how much damage you take down.
Fucking damage?
Ah!
As
oh,
you are immolated.
Yeah, that fucking kid was like, ah! Just go.
He just blipped out. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so that's LDB's turn done. Next up is the real Fiscal. But the real Fiscal, please stand up.
5, 10, 15.
Christ, okay.
And then I would like to rage. No. Cool. I'm going to attack him with my blink dagger.
Your blink dagger.
Does a 23 hit?
You tell me, bitch.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Bitch.
That
Go
is
ahead.
5 points of damage.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to evade that.
To evade?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got
have-
evasion, bitch.
I don't have evasion.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Reaction. Oh, sorry, uncanny dodge.
Yeah, so you take half damage, so you take 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. And then
Yeah.
with
Oh, whoops.
I'm going to go do it again.
And he's gonna miss this time.
Yo, fuck you and your voodoo because that didn't work.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your damage.
You
Rich.
can't. 4.
Bitch.
Fiscal.
And then, yeah.
How do you want to kill yourself?
Ooh, I don't know.
Why are you surprised? You got like no HP, bro.
Kiss.
I'll just stab him in the side of the. I'll stab him in the temple.
Boring.
Strange
And
sensation.
as I stab him in the temple, I'm gonna go. I'm the real one, bitch.
And the blood just looks at you like, what does that mean? And then it crumbles to the ground.
This guy's kind of gay. He's just fucking fades out.
But you guys successfully defeat the blood amalgamation. And the door hath unlocked. We are done with this combat, by the way. There is still grease on the floor, so Piggly, you're going to have to get up at some point.
I don't think I shall.
But that's...
I quite enjoy my little grease bath, don't I?
It's relaxing.
I'm gonna roll around in it for a bit.
Yeah, so now that you guys have felled the fake fiscal, the blood red fiscal,
Is
the
it
door...
still there?
No, there's just like a pool of blood that's slowly evaporating.
Fuck!
You fucking. He was probably trying to raise me.
I wanted to have an animate dead and have 2 fiscals. I would have been mental.
2 fisticles in your face.
No, I'll take
some. Yeah, so same as before, the door clicks open, and it sort of opens slightly by itself. And as it opens, there's some mist that starts to roll out from whatever the following room is.
Okay. Can I do Can I do a nature check on the mist?
A nature check on the mist.
I
Okay.
feel like mist is nature, innit?
What are you trying to ascertain?
Make sure it's just mist and nothing bad.
Okay. Sure, give me a nature check. Yeah, why not?
I feel like we don't do enough nature checks these days. It is an 11. What is with these 11s, bro?
Bro, you just need
Every
a 9.
check I have done is an 11.
Okay. So, from what you can roughly tell, it seems like mist of any other kind that you have previously encountered. Nothing ill. You sort of swipe your hand through it. Don't feel any lingering effects or anything like that.
Cool. I'll just plod along through, I guess.
Okay, what order are you guys stepping into this room?
Piggly first.
Okay.
Piggy big pigs.
Nah, Piggly laying in grease.
I bet you're just going to stay there.
Piggly's gonna have to get up, otherwise the door's locking, mate.
Indiana Jones
It's gonna be
style.
knocking on all of us unless everyone else goes in first.
I'm going to drag Piggly by his grease-covered back. I'm gonna have him, so I've got a hold of his foot, and I'm just dragging him, and then I'm just gonna slide him through the door.
Are you gonna roll the saving throw then? Because you've just stepped into the grease to grab me.
That's true.
I'm not gonna do that.
I would like to do that.
Fuck!
Go on, LDV.
I want to go stand in the grease at front.
Everyone's rolling with me.
What is it rolling?
Dex.
Dex saving throw. Fiscal is eating shit and just falling face first.
16.
Almost romantically on top of Piggly.
On purpose.
I penetrate his asshole.
Oh my.
Whoa!
I
Hey, it's slippery enough to get in.
Lubed and ready.
A bit flippery.
16 LDB.
Yeah.
You actually make that save, so you don't fall over. You're the only one that
stride
stood up
through.
like.
grab
"Guys,
Fiscal and throw him in.
I'll get up off my own accord and walk in. Fuck
I would
it.
like to step on both of them and skate through with them. On my feet.
I ain't doing that. You're huge.
The greasy
Yeah, I know.
Roll bludgeoning damage. Okay.
No, I will get up off my own accord and walk in first.
Okay. Right. You enter the room, and the following room, as you sort of enter it, immediately the first thing you see is a huge statue of a woman that's in a serene pose, almost as if she's singing. And the thing that strikes you immediately is her hair is made out of a writhing mess of snakes that are
There's no
glaring
way. There's no way.
in the opposite end of the short room. And on the opposite end of the short room, where the Gorgon-esque lady statue is looking, you see another statue of a man clutching something close to his chest, but he is seemingly petrified.
Quick question.
Yeah, go on.
Was this planned before I mentioned it?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's why when you said it, I was like, what the fuck?
Seeing
yeah,
the statue of Medusa, I would very quickly like to put, you know that mask. Wait, was it? No, not the mask of the eye. Yeah, the mask of the eye.
Mm.
Could I wrap that over my eyes?
Over your own eyes?
Yeah.
Yes, you may.
Fuck the other two.
Fair enough.
I've got mage hand. I'll just send that count across.
What you see is that the thing that the other statue is clutching to his chest is the key to the other door. His eyes are wide open, and he looks like he was just about to scream before he was petrified. The room is very still. It's devoid of any kind of motion, save for the slowly rolling mists at your feet. But the man's eyes are sort of fixed on the female statue, the Gorgon.
I'm going to put my hand on LDB's arm.
Interesting.
And go, lead the way, buddy.
What's wrong?
You're damn right, bro. I said a big boogie Gorgon lady. I like this class.
You step into the room. There's not much in here, like I said, it's just the two statues on opposite sides of the room. One of them is holding a key, and on the other side is, would you believe it, another door.
We're going for the key.
LDB, do you see anything?
I see a key.
Is that it?
Yes, I haven't got dark vision.
It's not dark in this room.
It's not dark in this room, luckily.
Can I'll slowly just kind of move the mask over below one of my over one of my eyes, sorry, and just kind of like squint out as though I'm just kind of like peering around, and then you
take a good look at the statue. The thing that he is clutching is the key to the door, and he's clutching it to his chest. But from what you can gather, the key is also petrified. So if you try and forcibly pull it from the statue, and it shatters, you have no way to unlock the door.
That's not true. He's got mending.
Can I smack his arms off?
Can mend these nuts to his chin.
Can I punch his arms off? Just karate chop through his arms. Like, alright, thanks for the key, mate.
If the key shatters into loads of pieces, I can't use mending.
Why?
It's a spell.
Will the key not work while it's petrified? The key will not work while it's petrified. That's facts, right?
While it's in the stone, because he's clutching it so close to his chest, it's almost like a normal statue or a sculpture.
Oh, it's on his chest. Yeah. Damn it. Can I chop his legs off that and take his torso?
To do what?
Just to hold it and be like, right, we've got the key, boys, now what?
he's gonna fuck the leg holes.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck! Okay, I'm definitely not doing any of that now.
So is the Medusa thing just a statue? It's not.
Time will tell. I'm gonna go up and lick it.
Because obviously you said the snakes were writhing. When you say they're writhing, do you mean they're stationary?
They're stationary in a state of writhing. It is just a statue.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Spooky.
Can I go over and inspect the door?
Yeah, you can inspect the door. The door itself just seems... I mean, there's nothing special about it. It's got a key, no handle. It's pretty solid wood, and it's got iron sort of latches across it to keep it in place. Other than that, there's nothing special about it.
Okay. Is there any thieves' cant kicking about?
You can make an investigation check, sure.
Fuck you.
What can't thieves do?
Doesn't matter. It was a 5.
It was a 5. I mean, the thing is with
This
yeah,
thief
as
can't.
soon as you spot one of these, you would know what it says, but you can't find anything at the moment.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the room?
No, nothing else in the room aside from the 2 statues: the frozen man who's in fear, staring at the statue of the Gorgon, and then the Gorgon itself.
Can the statue of the Gorgon be moved, like rotated? Did you say it was in the center of the room?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Do we have to grease it?
There's big statues in the middle, and the small statues on the opposite end of the room, so just to the left a little bit. I mean, you can try and move it if you want.
Can I see if it'll swivel?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, LDB. See if it can swivel.
All right.
Go ahead. Give me a strength check, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm built for, right? It's better be good.
1.
Holy shit. Okay, 20.
A 20.
Yeah.
You push against the statue, and you're realizing what you're pushing against here is a very, very heavy, very solid, large statue.
I would like to push it by the boobies. Both hands on, one hand on each one.
Is it not a bit big for that?
That's why I push, man.
That's why it's not moving, because he's not stood on the floor pushing it. He just stood up, kind of pushing against it.
Oh, was it that big?
Yeah, it's huge, man.
I'm still doing it. I don't give a fuck.
You
I'm
just
trying to push it
barely
with my head
reach up.
in between the tits. Like, what the fuck? Won't it move? Guys, I'm trying really hard to move it.
Yeah, nothing happens. It doesn't give the statue.
Is there anything that stands out as to why the Gorgon would be frozen as well?
Not particularly. The only thing that you can see is that where the Gorgon was looking at, or where behind the man was, actually, you know what? Give me an investigation check, because you're quite low to the ground.
21.
21. Yeah, 21. You have a look around the area behind the smaller statue, and you find small shards of a mirror.
Ah,
Oh, wait, it's been on.
interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go see if there's any way to remove the key. So I'm assuming you
From
want...
the guy's chest.
I'm assuming you want an investigation check.
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a 21.
21. Yeah, with a 21, you would know there would be no way to remove this without damaging the key itself. Only the top half of the key is exposed. The other half is covered by his hand.
Oh, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Can I walk over the door and use sleight of hand on it?
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, I want to try and pick the lock.
Oh, pick the lock. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can do that.
I'm just don't know. I'm going to be sat on top of the Gorgon's shoulder, just watching what's going on.
I like that idea.
Proper swinging your feet.
Yeah, it's like. So how was your day?
Oh yeah, staring at the wall. God, you're so fun.
Oh yeah, you got so much to say.
That was a 9.
So interesting.
You've come up against some mighty powerful locks in the past, and this one probably ranks amongst the hardest. And yeah, you can't really get a sense for how to forcefully unlock this door.
Can I give it one more go?
Look through the keyhole.
Before he looks through it, can I give it one more go?
You really want to? Yeah.
That's a 20.
A 20. Same as before. You've come across... In fact, now you're pretty sure that there's no way to unlock this door without his original key.
Gotta look through the keyhole.
You're going to look through the keyhole. What's on the other side? Yeah, you look through the keyhole, and on the other side you can just see another door far off, and a room that's got all kinds of inky scribbles all over.
So what you're saying is I can see into the next room?
You can see into the next room, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
Okay.
Bye.
Into the next room.
That's fine. You can cast Misty Step into the next one. Yeah, you guys watch as Piggly takes a second on his tippy toes, looking through the keyhole, and then just kind of looks around at you guys, looks through the keyhole again, and then just disappears through the floor.
Can I... My void mark...
Yeah.
Can I teleport people with me?
I can't remember.
It
Let me
doesn't
have a look.
say whether I can or cannot.
Mine just says self for Misty Step.
I'm going to say because it doesn't specify it, you cannot.
Okay. Never mind then. Goes that idea. Do you want to try punching the door down, LDB?
Oh, fine. I'll opt down.
See you later, darling.
Alright, love you and leave you. I hate to do it to you. But I should, my friends need me, the big boy, the big strong boy, like a death take on a 20-foot Gorgon woman. Right, better get down from here. They call me Shagger. Okay, right.
Not for the reason you think.
Yeah, mostly animals, right.
Speaking of snakes.
Speaking of Misty Step, get round there. Oh, Misty roundabout. Okay, nice. Right. Hello then, Fiscal. What do you want to do?
Punch the door.
You want to punch it or you want to run into it?
Mm.
I'm gonna run at that door.
Okay, go ahead. Give me another strength check.
Bush. 14.
14.
Yes.
You slam against the door, but it doesn't seem to relent.
Okay.
Well, there's no give, should I say?
Interesting. The thing with me is when things don't go my way instantly, I get really angry. So I want to take a couple of steps back. I want to run it again.
Okay, fair enough. For some reason, you slam against the door, and the only thing you hear is Piggly on the other side going, "Oh, wow." But the door.
I want to put my lips at the key and go, "Oi, Piggly, get me in there somehow."
Is there anything on my side of the door that could open it?
Not from your side, no.
Oh, here we go.
Can I have another look around for any markings?
You're, even without rolling, you're fairly confident that you've scoured the room. There are no apparent thieves' cant markings around the room. But I'll say, give me both of you, LDB and Fiscal, give me a history check.
Where is
12.
history is the question. 7.
Okay.
And that combines to make 19, of course.
Okay. Between the two of you,
Okay.
between your stories, Fiscal from what you've heard in fairy tales from when you were a child, and LDB, what you were told to hunt back in your tribal days, you know that the Gorgon's powers work on line of sight, and you gather that if this statue has been frozen via magical means and it's staring directly at the statue,
I would like to.
Do we need to turn the Gorgon's head?
No, because that could be a bad idea. So what I'm going to say is, I would like to go and pick up 2 of the shards of mirror, and then I would like to clamber up onto, like, her shoulders.
She's my babe after all. So.
I would like to clamber up onto the Gorgon's shoulders.
Okay.
And with some rope, tie the 2 fragments of mirror over each of her eyes.
Okay. As you block the statue's vision, you can hear a slight crumbling to the other statue, the man, as the stone starts to crack off him in chunks, and he starts to come to life. Immediately, he drops the key from his chest and it clatters onto the ground. But he himself begins to wilt away, seemingly going through every milestone of old age before eventually just crumbling to dust with barely even a whimper.
I'd like to watch him
Nonetheless, you have the key now.
I'll go open the door.
Excellent. All right, the door unlocks, and you're greeted by Piggly.
Took you guys long enough.
Oh yeah, cheers for your help,
I really want to
asshole.
take the mirror. I really want to take the mirror away, really badly.
Do it, but I'm closing the door behind you and locking it.
The guy's looking at it. Yeah, but she might fuck me.
I doubt it.
I might fuck her.
I'm gonna watch that happen through the keyhole.
I'm not putting my eyes anywhere near that thing. Fuck that.
What about if we go to the door and then and Piggly magic missiles the mirror and see what happens, and then we close the door?
Why not just throw your axe at it? It returns, genius.
Good idea. Yes, I'd like to.
What do you want to do?
I'd like to. Oh, I mean, it's probably not going to do anything, but I'm going to go to the door where the boys are.
Yeah.
We're going to have it creak. It's going to be like nearly shut, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to throw my axe at the mirror in front of the Gorgon's eyes.
Okay, go ahead. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah. That's not very good. There's a crit fail.
Okay. You throw the axe, and instead of hitting the eyes, it kind of connects at the neck of the statue at a weird angle, and you watch as the axe embeds itself into the statue, and then as you sort of activate the enchantment on the axe and pull it back to you, the sudden force of it being dislodged is enough to start crumbling the neck area of the statue as the head slowly topples off the statue.
Cool.
And crashes onto the ground and just shatters everywhere, throwing off a load of mist.
Anyway, so I'm going to turn around. What's the room look like?
The next room that you enter is
that's fair.
smaller, and there are scribbles on the wall in the language codex of a madman whose bones lay in the corner. Next to him is a wooden door with rusted iron bindings that are bracing it. Door itself is pretty strange because it can talk. The eyes are an animated pair of locks, and the mouth is made from moving shallow cracks on the door itself. And would you believe it, above the door is a riddle.
Shock.
It says, "Speak the answer." And below it says, "What understands each word you say, yet from your side will never stray. It mirrors all, but does not know. What speaks your voice, but has no soul."
Mouth.
As you say mouth, the door goes, "What?"
Truth.
What are you saying?
I don't know, I'm just... the riddle, you know?
There's a riddle.
The sign.
I can't see anything except what's in front of me.
Okay, so it says, what understands each word you say, yet from your side will never stray. It mirrors all, but does not know. What speaks your voice, but has no soul.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, that.
A letter!
A letter?
Yeah!
I didn't know her.
Fuck off.
Hey, he's funny, that guy. Funniest guy's ever. I don't know, mate.
The ramblings on the wall. I want to go over and touch the wall where all the I'm assuming we can't understand what's written on the wall.
No, you can't. You can see it starts with him. You can kind of see like a timescale for when he started writing on the walls, but it goes from just writing parts of the riddle down and ideas that he might have to then very quickly just becoming a jumbled mess of just random letters that are overlapping and obscuring, and then eventually some language that you just do not and cannot comprehend.
Is it an echo?
I don't know, probably.
Are you going to open then?
Am I supposed to open?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I can't really unlock myself.
Can I say please? And can I roll persuasion?
Go ahead.
Shit, that's a 12.
Look, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have any facilities to open myself.
But you're a really pretty door. Persuasion.
Deception.
Deception.
I imagine I've never like looked at a door that's been animated before. So, you know, I've gone for persuasion. There's a 25.
He says, well, not that I care about compliments, being a door myself. But I've seen only the back of one door and feels nice, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do though, because I can't open. So
I asked the door to shout echo so that it echoes.
you watch as you say that, the door goes, you want me to shout echo, and then as it does, the door's own voice echoes and unlocks, and then the enchantment that was holding it just fades and it turns back into a normal door.
Oh,
Good thing I'm here. Fucking hell.
Nobody speaks about me flirting with a door. And I'm assuming you want me to go first again, Piggly?
Yeah, I worked that one out. You can go first.
Cool. It's not like I've done the last two, but okay.
Okay. You guys step into the next room, and it's immediately you're greeted again with the familiar stench of fetid death, as there's bodies piled up here. Clearly, whoever was trying to get this far had gotten this far, but now there's just bodies of random aged adventurers that are just dead and strewn over the floor. On the other end, there is a short little hallway leading to another door. And the hallway is only big enough for one person at a time to go through. The only thing that you can see is that the door at the other end is very plain, very well kept door, but the handle is beautifully golden and gem encrusted.
Cool, so that's clearly cursed.
I'm gonna cast Animate Dead on one of the dead adventurers.
Okay.
But where is it? My ability allows me to target a second corpse to make a second zombie. So
Okay.
that gives me 2 corpses. I'm gonna send one down the hallway to go and open the door.
Okay. You watch as it goes over to put its hand on the door and turns the door, opens it, and then immediately closes it, resets the handle, and then turns around and starts walking towards you.
You should have probably got it to go and open the door and hold it open.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get it to open the door and keep it open.
You watch as it walks up to the door, goes to put its hand on the door, but this time doesn't. It turns around and just looks at you expectantly.
Tell it to turn the doorknob, push the door open, and keep it in that position.
Goes to put its hand on the door handle, hesitates, takes his hand away, and looks at you expectantly.
Get the other one to do it.
Yeah, I'll do it with the other one.
Same thing happens.
Fuck.
Second one puts
the
his hand on
door
the
has
door.
harmed them.
Open the door, looks in the room, closes the door, and then turns towards you.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to open the door.
You're going to use Mage Hand to open the door.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you summon the Mage Hand, and you feel a peculiar sensation. Oh, whoops, copied the wrong thing there. Oh, I spelled that wrong. That's why that doesn't make sense. Don't laugh at my misfortune.
I'm not.
There we go.
Can I see any gold on the floor?
On the floor, make an investigation check.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gold or loot, we'll see.
I mean, there's weapons that these guys have used, but they just look like regular swords, shields, that sort of thing. Yeah, there's not much in the way of loot here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not much else here, but the zombies are stood there. You watch as Pigley goes to open the door with his mage hand. Seemingly nothing happens.
LDB, I think you should go check it out, buddy.
I'm gonna go smash it down.
I don't think you should.
I think you should.
I think there's something weird going on here.
Really?
Yeah,
Weird door that zombies in a mage hand don't want to open. But
Can I walk at the door and just open it?
There are 2 zombies in the way. The hallway is purposely made for 1 person at a time, and currently there's only 2 zombies there.
Pigley, you want to come on about or?
Can't.
Or are they actually stuck?
why are you saying can't?
Are they stuck? Are they done? They
Can't
can't move.
Can't move them.
Interesting.
Who said you can't move them?
I just can't move.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Can I look around for any symbols or anything?
You can. Yeah, as you're looking around, you can see there's the dead bodies there, and obviously bits of random loot that's around the room. But as you're sort of shuffling through the bodies, you see little vents on the ground. And as you spot the vents, everyone hears a click and small little puffs of gas start entering through the vents. And the room is slowly filling up with gas. In about 5 minutes, the room will be completely full of gas.
Good.
It's now a good idea for me to barrel through the skeletons to the door.
Zombies.
Zombies.
Can you just pick them up and throw them? I feel
Can
like
I move them to the side?
I mean, they are entities, so if you wanted to move them against their will, it would be like an attack roll, basically.
Okay.
we have 5 minutes, Dan. We need to think about
Yes.
this. He is
I know.
timing us.
But I worry if I go to the door, they'll be stuck or something.
Okay.
There's
okay,
nothing else of
okay.
note.
Is there a keyhole?
You're not close enough to the door to tell.
Am I close enough?
Where are you? You're just behind the two.
Just behind the 2 zombies.
There is no keyhole,
Fuck.
just the handle.
Well, that sounds like each way.
And there's no markings anywhere.
Not that you found, no.
No signs.
Nothing.
Is the other door still open?
You didn't close it.
The door behind you
Yeah.
is closed.
Okay.
Oh.
Does that have a keyhole?
Does not have a keyhole on the back.
Okay.
What understands each word you say yet from the separate story?
I
You
say
guys-
just fucking go for it.
You think?
Fuck it. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Or can I just barrel through the zombies?
I'm gonna cast flaming sphere in front of the door.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm really confused now.
You guys watch as LDV starts walking towards the door, about to push the zombies out of the way, and is suddenly met with a big ball of fire just in front of the door, just behind the zombies. And Fiscal, you turn around and see Pigley's hand raised.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
You don't want to open that door.
Why?
If we're gonna fucking die!
You just
What?
don't want to open that door.
Why?
I'm just gonna look at them blankly.
Can I slap him?
You can slap him, yeah.
That's a 6, that doesn't it. Can I try and slap him again?
You got a 6. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's a 6.
Really
Can I
cool
try
how
again?
We'll say you can slap him. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Does it break him out of whatever the fuck's going on with him?
Well, as you sort of slap him and it connects, you sort of look into his eyes, and Pigley, you immediately realize, snap out of some stupor, and you're like,
Open that fucking door now.
Can you fucking take away the fire?
Yeah, I'm taking that away.
he
Okay,
removes
cool.
the fire, and the zombies shuffle out. The gas has now reached up to about your thigh height.
Go.
Okay. I'm just going
And
to
LDB, you go
open
to
the door.
yeah, you go to put your hand on the door, and as you grab the door handle, you suddenly start to realize why Pigley didn't want you to open that door. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
What the fuck is happening right now? I'm so confused.
10.
Oh, fuck.
A 10.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys watch as Dan. Why do I keep saying Dan? As LDB turns towards you and closes the door behind him.
Dude, open the door.
I can't.
Can I don't know. There's stuff lying on the floor, right? Can I just chuck something at him?
At LDB?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yeah, I just want to chuck it at his head.
Okay. You will have to do an attack roll for that now.
Okay.
Good luck.
What do you want me to attack with?
Just do your just do like a d20 plus whatever your proficiency is.
A d20 plus my proficiency in what?
Like your thrown weapons, I don't know.
Okay.
Where is your proficiency? It's a +3, yeah, so just do
16.
20 d20 plus 3, 16. Does that hit you, Dan?
No.
Can I
I'm
pick
gonna
some...
use Misty Step to teleport behind him,
Okay.
and while I'm behind him, I'm gonna stick my hand through my my wizard hat and open the door using that as the glove, so that I'm not directly touching the doorknob.
Okay. LDB, you watch Pigley do this. Pigley, you do actually turn the handle and nothing happens to you except the door opens. LDB, you see this.
Can I
Yeah.
flicker... As Pigley opens the door, I would like to
fly
flicker
to
through.
rage.
Yeah.
As Pigley opens the door, I would like to flicker through.
Flicker through the door.
Yeah, like, because he's got
Okay.
it open, I would like to... Because
Yeah.
I can see, I'd like to flicker through.
That's fine. LDB, you are in a panic now.
Yeah.
You can't have them going through that door.
Have you got anything that we can do to calm him down?
Well, I'm raging, guys. I'm gonna have to start hitting Pigley, I think.
It's fine. Pigley's closer to you than I am, so.
Sorry, Pigley. I'm gonna have to start smacking you.
I would like to pull out my short bow and fire an arrow at LDB's leg.
Okay. Now that we are at this stage of attacking each other, we're going to roll initiative.
Oh, God. What's happening this episode, man?
Whoa.
Oh, fuck off, Dan.
I got a 15.
Fucking dick.
What did you get?
20.
20.
Fuck.
I got a 15.
Okay, Disco.
I get 3 hits too, man.
15. And then
So
Pigley,
fucked.
you're just last. Okay. All right, LDB, go ahead.
Cool.
Take your turn.
Start swinging, bro.
Yeah, you go up to Pigley, teeth gritted at the fact that he didn't listen to you when you said you shouldn't open that
Yeah,
door.
I'm not very happy with you, Pigley.
Not at all. And you start laying into him. Go ahead and make your attacks.
17. Does that hit?
Yes.
Oh. That'll be a 10 points of damage. Yeah.
The aim here is just to get him to snap out of this, right?
Yeah.
So we just need one hit on him.
One hit that he then breaks
I'm
the
gonna
wisdom.
hit Pigley again.
Okay.
19. Does that hit?
Yes. I'm
Boom.
so fucked.
That's 6 points of damage. I can see Fiscal, right?
You can.
I'm already in the door.
Okay.
He's behind the door, yeah. So if you wanted to hit him, you
That probably makes me more angry though.
Yeah, honestly, it
The
would.
fact that you're inside. So I'm going to, my third attack, throw my axe at you.
Go ahead.
My burning red eyes lock onto you and I go, ah! And then I schmeat. 17.
Yeah, I would like to use my uncanny dodge to half that damage.
Whatever it is, yeah. Go on, roll the damage then.
9.
So that's 5.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I think that's everything you can do in a turn.
That's a great session plan there. Just make us all get each other.
She's setting us up left. This is because I killed Jermaine, isn't it, you bitch?
Yeah,
oh no, this is going to happen regardless. Okay, next up is Fiscal.
Cool, yeah.
Now,
I say I've...
notoriously known for hitting attacks.
Fuck off!
Best let this happen because he knows my AC's 18. No?
I've pulled out my short bow already, and
Okay.
I'm going to fire off an arrow at LDB's leg. Oh, thank fuck! That's a 22 to hit,
Okay.
and that is 3 damage.
Okay. Damage doesn't matter at this point. LDB, give me a wisdom save.
No. Fuck that guy. He's taking that 3 damage. He's just.
No, I'm just saying the amount of damage doesn't matter. You don't have to like exceed
Always
the
a good
threshold.
wisdom save.
Any damage is going to have to do wisdom
20.
save.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Fuck.
Okay. Yeah, with a 20, as soon as that arrow hits your flesh, suddenly you don't really know why you're angry anymore. You kind of see, you look around and you kind of see that the door's open, that was the goal, and you're like, alright. Cool,
That was really
I guess.
fucking weird, actually. I don't know what did that. Wait. Oh.
Didn't just happened there. It cannot be
It
reversed.
cannot be undone.
You love your king, yes.
You love your king.
I
Yeah,
was enjoying whacking on Pigley.
innit? What a shame. What a shame. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's all done now. So you guys can pass through the door. Where?
I'm going to pull my arrow. So obviously, I'm already past the door at this point.
Yeah.
As LDB walks past me, I'm going to pull the arrow out of his leg and put it back in my quiver.
And then I go, how the fuck that go there? 'Twas but a tickle.
What did you? I am curious. What did you message Braden?
I sent him,
He said, make a wisdom saving throw. Do not call it out. Type it here.
and then I sent him
don't
that.
want to
You
find
really-
open the door, so
got
you
a
close
12.
it and must
Yeah.
stop them from entering, opening, or approaching the door. Okay, I saw the
I-
wisdom
I-
save pop up, and I'm like, huh?
I only read
Yeah, I
that
didn't
message.
realise till after I'd done it. I was like, I don't think anyone noticed. Like, fuck.
I
When
just
you
didn't
said
say
that to
that.
me, Bez, I only realised after they started moving on the door. I was like, oh, I should be stopping them.
I thought it'd be. I was like thinking, all right, let's make this last room a bit more dangerous. Instead of having other monsters, be like, yeah, these guys just fight each other. That's why there's all these dead bodies here.
Was there a trick to it, or was it literally that's literally it? You just gotta.
No, there was no real trick. It was just going to be that unless someone did what Pigley did, where they opened the door without actually touching the handle, physically skin on skin, then you would have just got through normally. But everyone who came here has touched it normally, and that's why that happened. And then the gas was just there to add some pressure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was quite cool.
So you guys head
I'm about to
down.
hit Pigley again for
You can do that if you want.
fun. I push him back a bit, bitch.
How much
I
damage
don't-
did he do to you, Pigley, in total?
I've gone from 38 to 22.
Did you
Down.
take that 3 health off then?
Who did that? Yeah, did you?
Did you take that fuck out? Okay.
I was feeling bad about on Pegasus, but yeah, I'll give Fiscal one more.
It's a good thing you did, because depending on how you rolled there, that would have
Killed him.
Yeah, I know. I was getting a bit worried.
So as you guys pass through that doorway, it doesn't seem like there's much else to this room, because there's no engravings. Everything just looks like normal rough cobblestone. Below you is a short stairwell that, as you tentatively go down, you head down and you end up coming down into a room that's in sort of a dim light below the catacombs of Cutter's Gate. The flickering torches that are there cast long, wavering shadows on the stone walls, and amidst the echoing drip of water and the distant scuttle of unseen figures, a central figure emerges from the darkness. Tall and lean, his lanky frame almost skeletal in the low light. Fiscal, the man you recognize as Diggsy, steps forward. His movements are deliberate, his posture's relaxed, and his face is similar to Luther, one of the men that he came up with in the game. His face is just a canvas of scars and faded tattoos that tell a story of a life lived on the edge. And his eyes sharp, calculating, constantly scanning the three of you, basically. Framed by crow's feet on the sides that deepen when he smiles. But it's a smile that never quite reaches those watchful eyes. He's dressed in a long, tattered coat that has seen better days, and it's a fabric that's worn thin now from years of use, clearly been here for a while. But he seems at home in the subterranean world just from the way that he's walking around. His voice, when he speaks, is smooth. It's the tone of a man who knows how to make people feel at ease, even in the depths of Demetrial's underbelly. But there is an edge to it. There's a hint of steel beneath the surface. A reminder that this guy is not to be underestimated. As you draw closer, the details become clearer. Fiscal, go ahead, give me a history check again, please.
Fucking loving them today, aren't you? Nat 20,
Yeah,
baby.
Nat 20. Yeah, you know a lot about Dixie. You know a lot about the tattoos that he's wearing, and he's got a lot of intricate tattoos that label him as one of the old Iron Crown gang that are curling around his neck and forearms. He's got silver rings that catch the torchlight. The Iron Crown gang were original runners, basically, when the criminal empire in Cutter's Gate really started gaining traction. And you know that one of the key members, alongside Luther, was Diggsy. But the figure before you is a man that might have fallen from grace, but he's always lurking in the shadows. He is far from a broken man. He's biding his time, waiting for the right moment to reclaim what was his. And now, as you guys step before him, maybe that moment has finally come. What do you want to do in this moment?
So I recognise him. I take it he doesn't recognise me.
Surprisingly, he does seem to recognize you. His face sort of breaks into a wide grin, showing a mix of genuine warmth and a little bit of sly amusement. He goes, well, well, well. If it ain't Fiscal. He's sort of got a little bit of a drawl to his voice, and it's echoing in the cold walls. He says, been a long time since we crossed paths, young blood. Didn't think I'd see you down this rat hole, but I gotta say, it's a pleasant surprise.
Well, to be honest, I mean, you've certainly upped security since last time I was down here, and I've got to put my hand out to shake his hand.
Yeah, as he steps forward, he sort of brings his arm out wide to shake your hand. There is an sincerity to the way that he's looking at you, but like always, there's an edge of danger to him beneath all the theatrics. And he says, well, gotta keep my slice of paradise safe, away from these fucking Carluccio assholes. I want to keep them where they don't belong.
By the looks of it, you've kept plenty out.
Oh, trust me. He lets out a little laugh that sort of echoes around again. Trust me, I take great pleasure, but if I'd known you were coming down here, I would have just let you straight through. And he holds a hand out to, or an arm out to the side of him, and there's the usual caverns that you've seen, which go off into various different subtunnels and everything. And he says, but enough about my digs. What brings you back to the old neighborhood, Fiscal? Can't imagine you'd come down here just to see my old face.
Bumped into one of your old friends quite recently. Luther?
That son of a bitch is still alive?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, come on, don't tell me you killed him.
Actually, no, it was the big fella.
Oh?
Point to LDB.
Me.
You watch as he looks straight at you, almost immediately, almost in like a challenging way. Like his eyes sort of furrow a little bit, but then he looks back at Fiscal out of the corner of his eye, and then his expression softens up a little bit. And he says, "Well, if he's a friend of yours, he's a friend of mine. Now listen."
It was a good kill, by the way.
Okay,
if it counts for anything, I wanted to keep him alive.
Nah, Luther was a man of principle. Even
Yeah.
if there was a way out, I don't think he would have broken his contract.
Yeah. No,
Probably
he
some
stood to it.
small mercy that you killed him.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
watched him cry when I killed him.
You're an idiot. Shut up.
Okay.
We both said that in character. I'd like to point out.
He gestures to a seating area and then sort of orders the people that were there to just sort of scoot away. And it's not much. It's basically just a series of crates around a larger crate, but there's bottles and cups there. He says, it's not quite the catacombs that you remember, but it's mine for now. So, what do you say, Fiscal? Let's talk like old times, eh?
Bez, what does that mean?
He's just gesturing you for a drink.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's do it. You got any Salunian?
No, that's a bit too rich for my blood.
Worth a shot.
But I do have this nice bottle of rot gut.
Yeah, I'll just have some ale. Cheers, though.
Ain't no thing. And he watches he goes off and he gets just a tankard and a large, comically large bottle of ale and starts pouring it out. Yes. I think we will draw it to a close here.
Oh, okay.
As you braved the challenges of the catacombs and you finally